talkSPORT Sports Update with Trusted Trader. When it matters, get the job done marvellously well by a verified Trusted Trader professional.
talkSPORT.
Good afternoon, I'm Max Scott here with your sports headlines. Ahead of the highly anticipated rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn this weekend, we've had both the dads on. Nigel Benn reckons his son wasn't in the best place for the first fight.
You got to understand what he went through that led up to all this. You know, being called a drug cheat, being called this, being called that, and then suffering with depression and everything. So he's not in the right frame of mind. Been out of the ring for near 14, 15 months.
And despite Eubank Sr.'s now famous reconciliation with his son, he told talkSPORT he still has concerns over the safety of Eubank Jr. fighting at 160.
I spoke a lot of negativity because I'm a man, I stand on the rules. As long as there are rules, then that's where you're going to see my face, and that's where I'm going to stand, and no one's going to move my view. No one.
We'll be bringing you live coverage of that huge rematch on Saturday night. Now, talkSPORT understands Fulham are weighing up the future of manager Marco Silva. Our chief football correspondent Alex Crook broke the story.
I wonder if this might come to a head sooner rather than later, because I'm told that members of the Fulham hierarchy are not happy with the start they've made to the season, and obviously he's not been happy with the backing he's had of the transfer market.
Details on the website at talksport.com. And George Ford is back as England's fly half to face the All Blacks at Twickenham on Saturday. He's one of 7 changes to the side who beat Fiji last weekend. In form, Tommy Freeman misses out through injury, but England do have a stacked bench with 6 British and Irish Lions as replacements.
talkSPORT News.
91 prisoners have been mistakenly released between April and October this year, with 3 still at large, and a Chinese fraudster has been jailed after being caught in Britain's biggest ever money laundering case. More from the news team in half an hour.
What was the weather? We didn't hear the weather, Max. What is it?
It's raining.
Raining?
North to east.
Raining north to east.
Less rain as you go
Less
down.
rain as you come down.
Very cloudy then.
Very cloudy. See, people miss it. They miss the weather. Oh, ready, Jack? Yeah? Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drive and talkSPORT. It's me, Andy Goldstein. Guess who's alongside me? Can only be Darren Bent.
It's Darren here, by the way.
I know, I
Bent.
just said that, Darren Bent. You all right? How'd you get on the darts just now?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Hey, well.
How'd you get on?
Hey, you won.
No, but how did you get on?
Yeah, 1-1. Brilliant.
Who beat you?
1-1, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, okay. What would you get? Double nothing?
No, wait, 5-5. Got it.
You didn't get it though, did you?
It's it, mate.
By Jingo, we've got a show for you today. We'll discuss 4 years of Eddie Howe at Newcastle. Do we need to show him a bit more respect? And we've crunched the numbers. Oh dear. And Wolves have made almost £500 million in player sales since the 2021 season. Wolves fans, how do you feel about your club? That's going to be huge, that one. Marco Silva's future at Fulham looks a bit uncertain, but we'll be asking what his ceiling is. Could he manage a side competing in Europe? And Premier League superstar Louis Saha will be joining us on the show. All that, plus, yes, the voice. Adam Smith is back in the studio. We'll also talk boxing, obviously, with him, and we'll discuss Thomas Tuchel's new midfielder, Alex Scott. A busy show. She's Drive and talkSPORT. You can get involved by picking up the phone 03717 223344. Get dialing, everyone. Get dialing.
Also, Scorny Weaver, Alien, Ripley, what a film.
What a film.
Right, Joe, what? Funny enough.
I know what you're going to say. You're going to say about what I told you yesterday.
I did, to watch.
Right, so there's a new thing. It's interesting you say that. There's a new thing that's come out on Apple TV. Do you know what it's called?
Pluribus.
Pluribus. And it's written by the same fella that wrote Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, the first 2 episodes dropped on Apple TV last week, and I watched them, and I told you love all the zombie stuff. And I said to you yesterday, I think it's on the show, you must watch it, you'll love it.
Yep.
Did you love it?
Yeah, Joe, it's good. The concept, I like the concept. It's different. I'm still not quite sure about what's going on.
Yeah.
But I like the concept that it's just not because at first I thought, all right, like, even though I love zombies type stuff.
Yeah.
I thought, obviously, what happens at the start when they've got the gloves on, through the glove.
Yeah.
I thought, here we go. One of those type of zombie films where they've been bit by something. But the way it's kind of gone away from that, I'm a little bit like,
Do you understand what the concept is all about?
As in being happy.
Yeah, you understand.
Yeah. But no, yes, listen.
I like it.
I'm enjoying it. Zombies and that alien type stuff is my favourite type of genre.
I know that. So on the back of that, right? So I obviously like watching something on the way to work and from work as well. And I had nothing. Usually I'm just going through Instagram. It drives me insane. So I thought, I know what I'm going to do. Because I enjoyed that so much, I'm going to go back to a show that I didn't really like that much. I thought it was a bit dull.
Yeah.
Better Call Saul. Have you seen that?
Oh, I ain't watching that.
Right.
I struggle with spin-offs.
Okay. So back in the day, I watched the first 4 series. I only know this because I went back into
Breaking
it.
Bad.
No, I watched all of that.
Right.
And then I thought, I'm going to watch Better Call Saul.
That's from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched the first 4 series. No. And left it. This is when it came out. And I thought, do you know what? Because I told you about that, I'm going to go back to it. Loved it.
Did you?
So I'm now back into Better Call Saul.
Would you know what's funny?
And a lot of people tell me it's mind-blowing, Better Call Saul.
Right. So when Game of Thrones first came out, right, I watched the first episode, went, nah. And it probably took me about...
I've tried to watch that.
No, but it took me about 2 years to watch it. I went, do you know what? I don't know what I was doing in that particular time, but I said, I'm going to give it a go. From when I give it a go again, I went, oh my goodness. Like, to the point I've watched it 3 times.
Right, so I've tried to watch Game of Thrones 3 times.
Yeah.
Couldn't get past.
It's incredible.
Couldn't get past maybe episode 4.
No, you need to get into it, man.
Just I tried, mate.
After episode 4, like, big things happen.
It's like The Wire. You seen The Wire?
Yeah, Park Bench.
Tried.
Park Bench.
Yeah, I've never got into it. I tried maybe 3 times. I couldn't do it.
You watch Luther? You like Luther? With Idris?
Yeah, but then I saw the movie. I thought it was terrible.
Yeah, but the series is good.
The series is good, but the movie, when he goes into that freezing cold water and he comes up and his clothes are dry.
Yeah, no, that's weird. But that's like Mission Impossible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where the guy's got no hypothermia. Doesn't kick in. He's got no top on.
Why don't, like we sometimes do, like, what's your favourite ice cream or chocolate? Why don't we just, if people can let us know, things they've dipped into, hated it, and then went back into it years later, unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, okay, no.
Come on. All right?
I didn't say anything.
Should we do that? So mine's Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Yours is Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so I've ended up watching it 3 times now.
And you, what, the whole series?
3 times. Do you know why? Because I think...
Wait, how many series are there?
There's loads. But do you know what it is? I definitely think, right...
Have you got bad memory?
No, I haven't got bad memory. Yours got bad memory.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I can do it because I forget.
No, but I think you have to watch it a couple times because you watch Game of Thrones once. You can't remember what's going on. Sometimes
is there dragons in it?
The pieces don't.
Is there dragons in it?
Yeah, pieces don't make sense.
Dragons.
After the second time, third time, you're like, oh my goodness. I mean, what is your favourite show ever? Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah. Then The Office.
Yeah. See, mine is
These are comedies. These are not like.
No, but like if you could, mine is 24.
Okay.
Oh, Keith Sutherland.
Your first 2 episodes were good.
No, are you winding me up?
Jack Butland.
Jack Bauer.
Yeah.
All 8, incredible.
Hold on. You know, there's like a new version of that.
With the geezer from
Yeah. You didn't watch that as well.
That weren't great, but that's like a spin-off, kind of. But Jack Bauer's, oh my goodness gracious me!
But it was the same thing. But sorry, Joe, I know but the problem with 24, right? It's all meant to be real time. Yeah. There was one series where not only did he get shot, he went had surgery, he came out of surgery, and he was back on the street in like 3 episodes. No, 3 hours.
No, that must have been the last one where they condensed it. But
no, it wasn't.
No, it used to be 24 episodes, right? That's what it used to be.
Yeah.
But they condensed it to 10.
What?
The last episode.
No, I don't think you've seen them all.
The last Kiefer Sutherland one was 10 episodes.
No, you got that wrong.
How much should I bet?
What, 24 was 10?
Yes.
No, mate.
I'll find it for you right now.
That can't be a thing.
That's what I'm saying to you. So they condensed it. I'm telling you now.
There's no way 24 would have become 10. Right. That just can't be a thing, Matty.
Right, 1 second.
I reckon you didn't download them all.
Top up the show.
24
I promise you. Top up the show.
Of course not. Kiefer Sutherland in 24, but really 10. A bit later on, we're talking about my second favourite team, Wolves. Not happening there. We're going to do you're going to do a Dr. Bent surgery on it. Producer Joe has done a 1 to 11 of Wolves players that have left the club. The front 6 good enough to play Champions League football.
Incredible, isn't it?
Frightening if you're a Wolves fan, yeah. Louis Sahar will be joining us on the show. Do you know Louis Sahar?
Not really, no.
Okay, your pals. Well, I'm just trying to think when you were playing, when he was playing. Same times or not?
He was maybe a little bit
before you.
Hold on 1 second.
Are you looking for 2014?
Sorry.
Right.
24.
Yeah, what year?
The last one that came out was 2014, right?
Yeah.
12 episodes.
Of 24?
12 episodes.
I need to look into that.
Look.
Yeah, I just why?
12 episodes, that's it.
Yeah, that's episode 2. Maybe you haven't got the next one.
That's all of them, look. That's all of them.
Hold on, what does it say? Buy. New purchase options.
Yeah, that's the more purchase options. More purchase options.
Yeah, because you haven't got the whole series.
No, monthly instalments. Look, buy episode.
Right. I hope we find out. I hope we find out in today's show.
Buy 12 episodes. That's it.
I hope we find out in today's show.
You won't.
Hold on. I seem to remember this. The other 12 come out later.
Andy.
No, I'm telling you.
24 is my programme. I'm telling you now.
Right.
They only,
if someone's listening...
Okay, with the end of 12, everything blew up.
Right.
So what was coming back next?
I'm spoiling it for me.
I think Wembley Stadium was where it ended.
What?
So you ain't seen it. See, you're all over the gaff.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Wembley Stadium is where it ends up.
What, the old Wembley or the new Wembley?
New one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Kiefer Sutherland's in.
Yes.
You didn't dream this. Did he score the winning goal?
Honestly, I promise you, 24.
I'm going to score that goal if it's the last thing I do. So we've got lots coming up on today's show, but we're going to start with a little anniversary because this week marks 4 years since Eddie Howe took charge at Newcastle. So, are the club in a good place?
Newcastle United have won the Carabao Cup. It's been a long time coming, but this is immortal. Eddie Howe and his Newcastle United players spill onto the pitch.
Oh, that's been amazing over the last few years. He's probably one of the best English managers there is.
Brentford 3, Newcastle 1. Brentford coming from behind to take all 3 points after a scintillating second half performance.
So there's a lot of questions for Eddie Howe to answer.
I think Eddie Howe's took the team to that level. I think he's found his level.
Yeah, this week marks 4 years since Eddie Howe became Newcastle manager. 190 matches at the club. He's won 99 of them, drawn 36 and lost 55. And of course, last season, he won the club's first major trophy for 70 years with the Carabao Cup. They were, however, beaten 3-1 away to Brentford over the weekend, which left them 14th in the league, 2 points above the relegation zone. Howe spoke to talkSPORT after the game and said that their position is a worry.
Yeah, we are concerned. We're not happy where we are. There's a frustration and lots of negative emotions associated with it, anger, etc. But we're the only ones that can change it. So we've got to use that and harness it in the right way. Make sure that we work smart in the next 2 weeks. And as I say, make sure we're unified. That's the most important thing.
It's a blip. Newcastle will not be down at the bottom when the season finishes in May, but it's a question of where they will be towards the top of the Premier League. What do you think is behind Newcastle's slow start to the season in the league?
I mean, I don't quite know because it has been a difficult start. Certainly away from home, hasn't been good enough at all. Yet to win a game away from home, but I know it had a lot to do with Eddie Howe in terms of the summer. Listen, when your best player, and listen, he was their best player, makes that much noise. I do think that has to have an impact because he's been such their main source of goals for such a long time. Not such a long time since he got there. Then all of a sudden he just rocked up and goes, no. So that's he doesn't quite know what's happening. Is he staying? Is he going? So maybe that's derailed him as well. They haven't got the biggest of squads, and I've always felt that with Newcastle. That how do Newcastle get to the next level? Now I think Eddie Howe's done a fantastic job in terms of getting them to the Champions League, winning the trophy, which I know Newcastle fans have been desperate for such a long time. But how do you get to that next level? Because I almost feel like when they're on the cusp and they have a good season, right? How do they go again? They can't do it because again they're PSR. They can't do it. So in that regard, I always feel sorry for Newcastle as well. And when I look at their ceiling, I don't think they're going to win the Premier League. Not until the PSR rules change because they've got the most wealthy owners and can't do anything with it. So that's a little bit unfair. But I think Eddie Howe's done a really, really good job. In terms of getting them back in the Champions League. So they've seen Champions League football at St James's Park. He's won them a trophy that they've been desperate for such a long time. He's kept them competitive. There's been hardly a drop-off. And also, as well, game for game, maybe over 38 seasons with the injuries and the squad depth.
38 games, you mean?
38 games. It might cost them a little bit in terms of they haven't got the biggest of squads, but it'll give anyone in the Premier League a game, a one-off game. So I think he's done
I agree with everything you said. Are we seeing the ceiling now of Newcastle? And by that, I mean, they're playing Champions League football. They've won the League Cup. Their finishes since it's been the 11th, 4th, 7th and 5th. They obviously do better when they're not playing European football. But is this, I mean, you mentioned financial fair play. My view with financial fair play is I don't think we're going to see a team now win the Premier League and compete year on, year out that weren't a big team before financial fair play. Well, because Chelsea could buy everyone, they became a big team. Man City could buy everything. Man United have got the power anyway. Man City were big.
So the change of laws, you mean?
I think since the change of law, it's practically impossible for a Newcastle to become a Chelsea, to become a Liverpool, to become a Man United, to become a Man City.
Unless it's going to take time, right? Because Manchester City...
Well, I just don't think... everyone else is in front of you. You can't catch them up.
Yeah, you're going to have to keep finishing the Champions League, keep getting the revenue, keep getting exposure in Europe, and then potentially you grow the club. Obviously, I understand all that.
I know, but I think they're such a long way away from having a striker worth £120 million and another club knocking on the door and Newcastle being allowed to say he ain't coming.
And that's the problem with PSR, and that's what's killing them because they can't get to that next level. Like they're having to sell their best players almost to kind of balance the books. And I've said it before, like something needs to change with PSR. Like again, the owners write a check to the Premier League. Is 5 billion for if we up and leave.
Yeah.
This keeps the club running for the next 5 years. But at the minute, I mean, and that's why I say it doesn't surprise me that the better years are when they're not got Europe, because they can focus on domestic cups and league, and that's it.
I was going to say, you said this in the meeting earlier on, you think their best chance of... They should concentrate on League and FA Cup.
Yeah, I think so. I think Champions
Stop the cabinet.
Yeah, stop trying. I know they've probably been trying to do that, but I know I'm not going to say they can't win the Premier League. I don't think they can, but everyone would just go, well, Leicester did it. So I understand that. So miracles do happen. But I think for them to go a full season competing in the Premier League and then Champions League, and do you know what I mean? They haven't got the squad for it.
Give or take 1 or 2 league positions, are we seeing Newcastle at their ceiling now?
Not currently where they are now. They're better than that.
No, I know, but where they finish in the league, 5th, 7th and 4th. Is that give or take a league position?
They should be finishing in minimum Conference League, I think, every year.
Okay, and then at the moment, that's it. They're not going to win the Premier, not going to win the Champions League.
Again, I don't think they will. And I know, again, fans will go, well, Leicester did it, but...
That's an anomaly.
It's an anomaly.
Okay, last question. Do you think Newcastle would be better off playing in the Europa League?
I think they've got a better chance. Well, of course, they've got a better chance of winning it, and I'd back them to
win it. Yeah. Okay. Listen, we'll take calls of Newcastle fans. 4 years this week, Eddie Howe's been in charge of your club. I personally think he couldn't have done any better than the tools he's been given. Bentley, you think the same as well. Newcastle fans, are we seeing your club at its height, at its ceiling? Can it get any better? I don't think anyone could have done a better job for Newcastle than Eddie Howe. And also, do you think you'd have more chance of winning a trophy if you were playing in competition like the Europa League? I know the pinnacle is the Champions League, but it's obviously a tough competition to win. Newcastle fans, we're going to start with your team. There's always a Newcastle fan out there that says, why don't you start with our team? Why don't we talk about Newcastle? Well, today's that moment. 03717 22 344. Newcastle fans, pick up the phone. You could be next live on Drive on talkSPORT. You listen to Drive and Talk Sport with me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, and Just Eat score a home win with mouth-watering matchday meals in time for kick-off. Still to come, yes, we'll be joined by the voice of boxing, Adam Smith, in the studio. Just quickly, Trevor Chalobah and James Trafford have been called up to the England squad after Anthony Gordon and Nick Pope pulled out through injury. In darts, your boy, Luke Humphries, beat Nathan Aspinall to book his place in the knockout stages of the Grand Slam in Wolves. Just quickly before we move on, I love that tune, right?
Yeah, Luther.
I love that tune. But, how about that? You don't know this. I said to you before, we got a surprise, okay? This is unbelievable. And let me tell you the best bit, the best one. This is good, but the best one's coming up later on in the show. There's a band in America called the Neon Highways.
Yep.
They listen to Drive. They love it. They've made a song up for everyone in the group. So I've got one, you've got one. Jack doesn't know this. Jack's got one. Producer Joe annoyingly knows it because he's put this all together. And one more, Billy's got one. Now,
they listen to Drive?
Yeah. The Neon Highways in America. Now, Billy's is mind-blowing, right? It's mind-blowing. So this is the first one. We'll play them throughout the show.
Yeah.
But this is the Neon Highways. This is the song they wrote about me. Okay, have a listen. We'll play a little bit.
Have you ever met a guy with a haircut so fine? It's Andy Goldstein and his lovely Barney. He'll be talking on the radio 5 days a week. No Googling, baby, that's the best thing. Now I'm seeing Andy Goldstein everywhere I go, and he's on talkSPORT on the radio. Monday to Friday, 4 till 7. I thank the Lord for sending you from heaven.
How good's that?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
The Neon Highways.
Yeah, I like the Neon Highways.
Have a look at Steam, by the way. Steam, lads. Goldstein.
Got any more bangers? Got any more bangers?
We've got your song.
Very funny.
We've got Jack's. We've got producer Joe's. And I have to say this. Whatever you're doing, around about 6:30, 6:40.
Why are you sweating?
I was just dancing. You have to listen to Billy's.
I wouldn't call that dancing.
Yeah, you have to listen to Billy's song. Billy's not heard it. No one's heard it apart from me and Joe.
What?
It's isn't it mind blowing? Yasmin's heard it as well.
Yeah, the first message is, yeah, I hear you.
Well, Google them. You'll find them.
Joe,
You'll find them.
Yeah, Joe. You know.
Okay. You got to hear it. Listen.
The highway, what do you call highway? What?
The Neon Highways.
Beautiful name, that.
Yeah, well.
Any more bangers? Anyone else they work with?
They just sent them in. Stop questioning them, right?
No, but
just take it for what it is.
I can't ask a question.
Yeah, but you're asking loads like you're a policeman.
No, but
Should we just take calls so they can ask the question?
If I got a band in, you say to me, where are they from, Dempy?
I would never call you Dempy.
I know. You call me Dempy.
You lost all that weight. We're talking about Newcastle. Jeff's a Newcastle fan. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, folks. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks.
Okay.
I do think it's ridiculous, the pressure that's being put on Eddie Howe, though. I can't see what more he could have done.
Who's putting the pressure on him?
Well, there's a few Newcastle fans. There was one I heard on talkSPORT this morning on breakfast, just spouting absolute nonsense. The guy's done great. He's won our first trophy in a generation.
Yeah.
He's representing the club, the city, the area with pride, with authenticity, with real class. He's got great hair, which I know is important to you, Andy.
Very, very important.
What more do we want?
Well, I don't really understand why anyone will put pressure on him. There's only so much a Newcastle manager can do, and I think he's gone above and beyond.
Yeah, I'd agree. And I think, the really important point is around PSR. That's what's keeping us in the place we're in at the moment.
Yeah.
And I agree. 5th to 7th, occasionally slipping into that 4th and getting a Champions League, or 5th, and getting a Champions League spot is where we are. And if we can do that, that's good. I tell you what really, really worries me, though, is we do have the richest owners in the Premier League, and they don't strike me as the kind of people that are going to be happy with, 5th to 7th and being Europa League is good. At some point, I'm worried they're going to look around and go, we can't do what we want to do in the Premier League because of the PSR rules. And I think they already own a Saudi Pro League club. They're going to look around and go, we're going to go and put our money where we can do.
Well, do you know what, Jeff? Jeff, that was always the thing I worried, and I'd love to see. Well, again, as a rival fan, you wouldn't, but for Newcastle, I think it is almost like a sleeping giant. But I do wonder how long the owners will sit there and go, we've got all this money, we're trying to take this team to the next level, and we just can't. Like, you get so far and it's, again, but this is where the PSR, they have to look. I don't know how they're not looking at it.
No. It's a slow burner, but it's going to be too slow, isn't it? That's the problem.
Yeah. If you're the owners and you want to, you're trying to make Newcastle one of the biggest clubs out there, and you just can't because
if you're a billionaire and you wanted the biggest house on the street and you can't,
just go buy it.
Yeah, but you can't. You move to another neighbourhood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, but yeah.
It's a great analogy, by the way, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Give me an as good an analogy as that.
I probably couldn't.
Yeah, come up with one. Millionaire, you wanted the biggest house on the road. Can't buy it.
I want to buy the biggest jet in England, but there was restrictions to the flight paths in England. I was just going to buy another jet in America. Does that work?
Yeah, it kind of works. It kind of works. We'll take more calls in a moment. Also, we'll be joined in the studio by, it's the voice of boxing, Adam Smith. Before all of that, it's time for No Googling. We want to know who scored the first Newcastle goal under Eddie Howe. All right? I'll give you a silly clue as well.
I think I know who it is.
Was this first time we begin with? No. Who do you think it was?
Alan Wilson.
No. No. The answer to that, and it's Boxing Chat when we come back.
Nigel Benn has told talkSPORT that the Eubank Jr. v Ben Jr. rematch this weekend could be an even better fight than the first edition. They face off again at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Saturday, live on talkSPORT. Nigel told us defeat for Conor first time around wasn't such a terrible thing.
After we all know what he went through, and the depression, the nervous breakdown, the thing that he was actually going through, to watch him now in this, it's so funny that, him losing that fight, I think it was a blessing.
We also spoke to Eubank Sr. earlier. Watch that back on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel. Elsewhere today, it's our understanding that Fulham are weighing up the future of Marco Silva. Here's talkSPORT's Alex Krog.
I wonder if this might come to a head sooner rather than later, because I'm told that members of the Fulham hierarchy are not happy with the start they've made to the season, and obviously he's not been happy with the backing he's had of the transfer market.
The Premier League has moved Arsenal and Crystal Palace's fixtures ahead of their EFL Cup quarter-final. They had been scheduled to play on the Sunday, 2 days before the match on December the 23rd, but now both Everton v Arsenal and Leeds v Palace will take place on Saturday the 20th of December at 8 p.m. In the England camp, Trevor Chalobah and James Trafford have been called up. It's after the injured Nick Pope and Anthony Gordon withdrew.
Don't talk, a lot of people talk over it, and there's a little gap, Benny. You're going to make a mistake. Just wait for the gap, because then if you don't talk over it, it's nice and clean, see? Welcome back to Drive and talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein. Benny's alongside me. In a moment, we'll say the word yes in a deep voice. But first, the answer to the question, who scored the first Newcastle goal under Eddie Howe? Jamal Lascelles scored in a 3-3 draw.
No clue? Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah, his name's Jamal. I just wanted to get to our next guest. Talking to great guests, a bit later on we'll be joined by former Premier League striker Louis Saha. But of course, you've just heard, well, as a clue, it's time now for this.
There's a real feeling that this is the best versus the best.
White's lost control. White has lost control completely.
How many more do you want?
This is The Voice.
Yes! Time for The Voice, our weekly feature where we're joined in the studio by the voice of boxing, Smudger to his friends, Adam Smith, to take a look at the week's biggest stories. Smudger, lovely to see you. Are you well?
Yes.
Yes. Are you excited?
Good to see you, boys.
Good to see you.
Last week we had a draw in here, didn't we? A live,
Oh, yeah.
The heist draw. Did you see it? What a tournament.
Here's my question. So I watched the whole fight night.
Yeah.
I thought some of the knockouts earlier on were a little bit crazy, right? But they didn't, I couldn't remember who the getaway driver was, and they didn't really mention his nickname. So I'm like, is it him? How did he get on?
S.A. Smith got stopped in the first round of the quarterfinals by Jermaine Brown. But what a night it was, and that
even the actual final was nuts.
Finale, that punch that came from Ozzy Osbourne, and a great name too. What a character. I thought he was a dad of 4, but he told me in the live interview afterwards he was a dad of 5. So
well, that's how quick they come.
Sharing the cash out, I think,
between rounds. You got another one.
Did he get a nice knockout bonus?
He got the knockout bonus as well. So he got the 25k, and then Izzy went, you got 30k. So I said, that's 5k for each kid and 5k for your missus. And he said, that's how it will go.
Oh, I love that.
He'll just get the smiles.
Happy Christmas.
Thanks, Dad. He'll get that.
Great tournament, great night.
Now, I would imagine there will be another great night around the corner.
Can't wait.
That I mean the return, the rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. Let me remind everyone, heavyweight Dave Allen will be joining our expert boxing team that keep you right across a busy fight week. And, of course, don't forget you can watch along with us on the night over on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel.
Dave's joining. He's brilliant. He's brilliant on the night.
He's fantastic. Look, you're all great. That's why we've got the best on talkSPORT. Right?
I loved working with him. We did a show at York Hall for GBM, and he was fantastic. He's funny. He gives it straight, direct. He just says it as it is, and everybody loves Dave Allen, so that would be great fun. What a big week. We obviously had the first fight in April. We've had Usyk Dubois in July at Wembley, but yeah, this is another one right up there, one of the most anticipated rematches of recent times. The first fight was pulsating, thrilling, lived up and beyond expectations at Tottenham in April, and 7 months on, they do it again. They lock horns. I think Conor Benn's going to come in with a huge amount of confidence, even though he has the first defeat on his record because he went 12 rounds at middleweight with Eubank Jr. Eubank, of course, has gone out to the States, has been training with Bo Mack, and he will be favourite to get the job done again. But I think Conor will certainly feel, and people around him feel, this time, this may be the moment for him.
So much. I was listening. I think it was Darren Barker was talking about this, right? And he said that he believes that Ben didn't win the first fight because he went in there just trying to take Chris Eubanks Jr. head off. He didn't go in there to box and try and win the rounds. He just went there to hurt him, basically. What do you think is going to happen in the second fight? Do you expect Ben to start with that same kind of ferocity?
I bumped into Paul Smith just downstairs, who was doing some work on talkSPORT earlier, and of course Paul's brother Liam stopped Eubank, and then it was roles reversed in the rematch. So he has been unhinged before, and maybe Conor Benn felt that he'd go and take the fight to him early. And I thought after sort of 5-6 rounds, he was really in it, Conor. I said also before the first fight that he has to listen to Tony Sims. Tony has probably the hardest job of all because he's got to keep Conor on that leash so they execute the game plan perfectly. He's 29. He's fresh. He's not a natural middleweight, but he's had a few more months to get used to it. And Chris is now 36. But having said all that, Eubank won by a fairly comfortable margin first time around. Not massive, but enough. Got the job done, grounded out down the stretch, and he's a very difficult guy to beat.
I think I'm right in saying that Conor Benn has said this will be his last fight at this weight, and Eddie Hearn said, I think yesterday, that he expects Chris Eubank Jr. to have his last fight on Saturday night. If Ben wins this fight and it's 1-1, will they both be lying? Will there be a third fight?
There has to be, doesn't there? I mean,
I think so.
we never got a third fight with the dads. We got an amazing first fight. We got the rematch at Old Trafford, which was the draw, and we never got the trilogy. Most end in trilogies, don't they? Barrera, Morales, Bowe and Holyfield, Ali and Frazier, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. They tend to. If there's a draw or a 1-1, it tends to go to the third. And I think if Conor Benn wins on Saturday night, if he wins on points, it will, I'm sure, be a trilogy. If he stops him, maybe stops him and hurts him, who knows? Maybe Chris will, who's announced that he's going to be a dad of twins impending, which is fantastic news. And he's very close to his nephew, Raheem, who's been seen in the training camp with him. So, Chris Sr., who was in here earlier, reciting his poetry to Simon and Jim, I think he'll be concerned, obviously, not just the weight making, but his son is 36 now, and I don't think he'll want him to go on too much longer. But of course, it's Junior's choice. Money and professionalism talk, and let's see what happens on Saturday night. But I can see what Eddie means. If Conor Benn does a number on him, maybe Chris would walk away. But I think if it was 1-1, they'd go to a third. If Chris wins again, Conor definitely goes down in weight and plies his trade at super welter or welter.
Smudge, before the first fight, it was chaos. From the very first, the egg slap and all that, it felt like from start to finish in the build-up was just chaos. This time feels a lot calmer. Who does that suit more?
That's a really good question. I think it suits both of them because a lot of emotional back and forth in the build-up. Particularly Conor, I think, was more riled, more angry, probably fought more with his heart on his sleeve. So potentially it helps him a little bit more. And the hatred has turned into slightly sort of more begrudging respect. Yeah. They don't like each other. They're never going to be best mates, I don't think. But there is that the feeling that they've shared 12 rounds, they've had their souls in there, and that unites them, fuses them in a way. So, look, it's going to be busy this week. We're only getting started. We're off to the media arrivals after the show. Then tomorrow it's the workouts, the press conference, the weigh-in at York Hall. So I'm sure there's going to be shenanigans this week. But how do they top, really, the egg slapping? How do they top Chris Senior not going and then turning up? It's going to be harder to replicate that. But the most important thing is when that bell goes, whether it will be round 13 and whether we get even 3/4 the fight that we got in April. And if we do, we're in for a treat.
Last time out, of course, Chris Eubank Jr. didn't make the weight by, I think, like a paperclip, and had to pay him the best part of £500,000. He bought a Rolls Royce, I think one. Do you expect anything like that to happen again this time round?
I expect Chris to have some sort of impact on social media in the last 24 hours. What that will be, we don't know.
What do you mean? Are you referring to the picture he put out last time of him in the sauna?
He put it out for a reason, didn't he?
Of course,
let's be honest. He puts everything out for a reason. It's calculated. He's intelligent. He knows exactly what he's doing. Look, it was tight, very, very tight last time. It will be very tight again. It can't be anything else. I mean, I know they would have spent longer getting him down in training camp, I think, because of what happened last time. But it can't be easy. A few months down the line, another fight in, nearly 40 fights in his career. He's older, and it's got to be tough. So, yeah, that's not going to benefit and suit him. But he did it last time, and he won the fight, albeit both of them were exhausted afterwards. So let's just see what the first fight has taken out of them, Andy.
Let me ask you, we're there on Friday at York Hall for the weigh-in. We're doing our show live from York Hall, so I'm excited about that. And there'll be lots of noise. There'll be lots of quotes, I would imagine. Lots of ex-boxers there want to have their say on.
Great place to have it as well. Spit and sawdust of British boxing.
The Mecca.
Yeah.
But my question to you is, I don't expect anything to change in the build-up to this fight, irrelevant of what Eubank Jr. and Ben say to each other. They're both wily old pros. They've been there, done it. Have you ever seen a fight won or lost in the build-up to a big fight? Have you ever seen two boxers go face-to-face and maybe one swallow it? Is that like a famous moment in boxing, or?
I'll tell you one that I remember very clearly, and that was when David Hay fought Audley Harrison. Now, Audley Harrison made a lot of noise before that fight.
Yeah.
I think even Eddie admitted it was his first rodeo, Eddie, and I think he thought he'd have his house on Audley winning that. I think there was a big speech the night before and all that. But I do remember at the press conference that we had, and I was sat in between them, and David was on my right and Audley was on my left, and I just saw Audley's knee shaking, and I don't know whether it was anything or whether, and David was short with his answers, which was unusual for him, and Audley kept talking and kept the press conference going, and I just felt there that he might be unravelling a bit. So I think it can happen. Now, whether that had any impact on the fight, obviously they get in, and Audley was poor, very poor that night, and David won easily, but Audley should and could have done better, I think, but David nullified him straight away. But I wonder if there are moments like that when suddenly the realisation comes. I think when you're in it, the pros would never admit that, but I think there are times. Also, Mike Tyson, when he used to fight various fighters on the way up, I think a lot of them froze before the first bell. And I remember Alex Stewart, who was taken out in, I think, about 90 seconds by Tyson. I remember him saying to me a long time afterwards, he said when he saw him in the ring, it was like he turned into a panther or some sort of animal or something, and he said he was terrified. So I think there are moments where you can lose it before the first bell.
Yeah.
There is no way these two are going to lose it before the first
I'd lose
bell.
it if I was in it. Mike Tyson standing over there, prime, black shorts, black.
Darren, come on, you're not going to lose it.
Tyson, I'm not taking that fight in the first place.
You're a tough boy.
About 10, maybe 15 years ago, I did a day with Nigel Benn on the pads. It's long after he
got a video,
retired.
haven't
Yeah, he smashes him in the face. But then they asked us to do the stare down just for comedy. And also, when you put boxers in that scenario, there's no sort of fun aspect. It's like, all of a sudden they turn into what they used to be. And I like to look deep into Nigel Benn's eyes. I mean, that's just scary. I'm trying to laugh and joke, go, good night. Honestly, it's a horrible place to be. There you lose if you're not strong enough. I lost. When we come back, we'll continue our chat. Also, by the way, if you missed it, both dads were on White and Jordan this morning. They were in the studio, so we'll play some of that audio as well when we come back. With the voice of boxing, Adam Smith. You listen to Drive and talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent, Adam Smith, yes, the voice, and Just Eat. Feed your squad with matchday meals delivered in time for kickoff. Still to come, we'll be asking Wolves fans about how terrible their club is being run. You can call in now if you're on 03717223344. Just quickly, Liverpool have contacted the PGMOL regarding Virgil van Dijk's disallowed goal against Man City over the weekend.
Embarrassing. Oh, Smudge, not happy with that, are you?
Oh, yeah, you're a Liverpool fan, aren't you, Smudge?
I am, yeah.
No, goal.
Yeah, Paul Smith and I were just licking our wounds downstairs when we had a chat. It's not been good.
What do you make of that they've contacted the PGMOL?
It was a fantastic goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, what do you make? Well, it wasn't a goal.
And do you know what? And it changed the game, right? Gary Neville said on commentary, this is where City go and make it 2-0.
Would you go to the PGMOL?
Not interested. Don't, we move on.
Do you want to have a look at the league table? Because Man United are above you.
I don't want to look at the league table just yet. We'll look at it in May.
Carry on. Football trouble. Now, earlier on, we were talking about a big fight the weekend. Of course, sees Eubank v Ben. Well, we can hear from their dads because both joined White and Jordan in the studio earlier on today. We'll start with Nigel Ben. He had his say about Eubank Jr. Have a listen.
I saw him at the weigh-in. The photo shoot. To me, I think he just looks trained because sometimes it's like.
When was this?
Yesterday.
You think he looks strange?
Yesterday when they both had a face-off. When they both had,
is it?
But the difference is that's not down to us.
No.
As long as we look and say, you know what?
Yeah, but Nigel, if the shoe was on the other foot and it was your son having to boil down and wait, would you have similar concern?
But the difference is, I would make sure that he has a professional team around him.
By the way, great to see Nigel Ben with a man bag on. Anyone takes a mickey out my man bag? I'm just going to quote Nigel Ben. Listen, the dads are obviously going to be on their son's side, obviously, and against the oppositions. Do you look at Eubank Jr. and think he looks strained at the moment? I mean, he's got to look a certain weight to be able to get in the ring anyway. So he looks ripped. Whether or not he looks strained, I don't know. You've seen many a boxer climb into the ring. What do you think?
I have. I didn't see him yesterday, but I will see him in about an hour and a half. So I'd like to judge for myself over the next 3 or 4 days how he looks like. But I think they're a very, very good team behind him. You know, he's gone to Bomac for a reason. Bomac trains Terence Crawford, arguably the best fighter in the world. So, yeah, he's done that because he's intelligent, Chris. And as I said to you before, I think that he'll have looked at the weight and brought it down a little bit calmer this time around. But they've got professional people around them, so I wouldn't worry about that.
So much, I've always wondered, and I don't know what your opinion is on this, but when a boxer changes a trainer so often, is that a good thing? Or, and I know you're trying to get fresh ideas, but I quite like when you've got like a team that are there from the start all the way through. I know it's not always it's not always successful, but I just like that. But when I feel like Chris Eubank Jr. is changing quite a lot, do you like that?
Johnny Nelson had Brendan Ingle the whole way through, win, lose or draw. Darren Barker, of course, with Tony Sims, who's with Conor Benn. So, yeah, there's something about having that person that you trust when you go back to the corner, somebody that knows you so well, whether it's a father figure, whether it's somebody that just has the expert game plans and you know when he needs to talk and all that sort of stuff. So there is a bond, there is a connection that you build. However, certain fighters chop and change quite a lot. Again, we mentioned Mike Tyson before. He had all sorts of trainers, didn't he? Teddy Atlas and Richard Giacchetti and Tommy Brooks and loads. So I think at this stage of Chris's career, he knows how to fight. He knows how to navigate at 12 rounds. I just think it's maybe to put the extra sparkle on, and that's why he's gone to Bomac.
And you can do and you can do that even at, what is he, 30? Was he
36?
36. And you could do it even at this stage of his career.
Why not? You're never too old to learn. I mean, Alexander Usyk is late on in his career. Katie Taylor is late on in her career, and they've still got the same training camps around them, but they're always learning. They're always improving.
I saw Carl Froch last week say that he thinks one of the reasons AJ's not the fighter he was because he changed trainer, right?
Yeah, he left Rob McCracken. And well, look, whether that's a good or a bad thing, you can always look back in hindsight and say, hang on a minute, he was winning with Rob McCracken and all of that. But yeah, fighters make decisions. He's another one, AJ, that has changed trainers a fair few times. The rumour is Ben Davison, he's now going to Usyk's camp. And I think you get one shot at this, one career. And if you're a sponge, like AJ is, like Katie is, like Alexander is, like they all are, Tyson Fury as well has changed a little bit. I think you need to continually challenge yourself and keep learning. As I said, he's a very bright individual, Chris Eubank Jr. He does nothing by chance. This will be planned meticulously. He'll have gone there for a reason, and the reason will be to execute the perfect game plan on Saturday night. Whether his body will allow him to, after the 12-round war, 7 months on, and again down at the weight, we wait and see.
Okay. We've got you for about 40 seconds. How will the fight end? Honestly.
I'm not going to give you a yes, no, Eubank Ben answer.
Okay, how will it end?
You do that every time to me. Every week.
I haven't asked for a winner. Have I asked for a winner?
Okay.
I said, how will it end?
It will end. And it will end.
I know it will end. How will it end?
I think you've got to say it's another great 12-round fight.
So you think it'll go the distance?
Probably. I could see either one potentially stopping the other, maybe late, but I would go...
Get the splinters out your backside.
No splinters.
You're on the fence.
Live on DAZN, on talkSPORT, Saturday night, tune in, Tottenham Hotspur, the rematch of the year. Eubank Jr. against Ben. A 12-round war. Yes, please, Andy and Darren.
Who wins it?
Who wins it, Darren?
Go on, you give yours, I'll give mine.
Well, Joe, I'm going to say Chris Eubank Jr. because, again, this is comes strictly from when I was younger. Chris Eubank Senior was always my favourite. Out of the two,
me too.
I was always him, so I feel like I have to stick with the son.
No, you can't. Go on. You know your boxing. Who wins?
Chris Eubank Senior.
Who wins,
Jr.
Andy?
You're asking me now. Big fight, live on DAZN, live on talkSPORT.
Who wins it? Who wins it?
Splinters.
You're Ben, though.
I'm going every day. I'm going Connor Ben.
You're going Connor. You love Connor.
Round 10.
You're a disgrace.
Connor in 10.
You must be mad.
You must be mad. Round 10. Connor Ben.
Connor Ben in 10.
Yeah, Connor Ben in 10.
Chris Eubank on
points.
On points.
Yeah.
And what about you, Mr. Splinter?
Cannot wait.
Yeah, there you go. We'll see you next week, yeah?
See you on Friday.
We'll see you Friday. We're doing our show live from York Hall in Bethnal Green.
Come to our spiritual home.
I can't wait.
York Hall, Bethnal Green.
Is Tony Bellew going? I'm a little bit scared.
Tony Bellew?
Will he be there?
I hope so.
Why are you scared of the bomb?
He always comes beats me up, doesn't he?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll make sure. I'm not going to wind you up
He
now.
gives it loads to him, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's bullying, that is.
Oh, I love
Don't
you,
get
Andy,
HR.
but I also love Tony, so I might have to text him.
He listens.
I might ask him.
All right, yeah, okay.
He does listen. He listened last week, and he was really pleased about the heist.
Well, he would have heard me say he's my favourite boxer in the world. Always a pleasure.
All of our favourites.
Always.
He's an Everton fan. Boo.
Love it. Second favourite team. When we come back, we'll talk about another favourite team of mine. Is it Wolves when we come back? Is it Wolves? Dr. Bent's surgery. What on earth is happening to Wolverhampton Wanderers? Wolves fans, pick up the phone. You'll be next. 03717 22 3344.
Joke of a man.
It's a rematch that could offer even more than the original. So says Nigel Benn, the father of Connor, ahead of his fight with Chris Eubank Jr. at Tottenham this weekend. Back in April, Eubank took the win, and some were saying that Benn was letting the stress get to him. But Nigel's told us he's a different man ahead of the rematch.
He's just relaxed in himself and in that the love that he's actually showing Chris. Even though with the smash he's facing, it's just like he's completely different. And I love the position that he's in, watching him train, watching him spar.
There's no guarantee that Eubank Jr. will come out on top again. Chris Eubank Sr. told us he's a little concerned about the lasting damage of fighting at 160.
Junior standing toe-to-toe from the 6th round? This is legendary behaviour. But there's a price. No one talks about that.
talkSPORT is the place to be on Saturday night. We'll bring you live coverage from the fights from ringside. Elsewhere today, might Fulham be facing a change of manager? It's our understanding that the club is weighing up Marco Silva's future at Craven Cottage, with his contract set to expire in the summer. Now, previously, he was linked to jobs in Saudi Arabia, but Simon Jordan wants him to stay in the Premier League.
I think the performance he's put in at Fulham has entitled him to ask for more support, and if they didn't give him the support that he requires, then ultimately he'll have a choice at the end of his career, at the end of his contract, whether he renews or not, or maybe they'll take a choice for him. I hope he doesn't go to Saudi because he's better than that.
To the England camp, where Mark Gahey has reported for duty despite concerns over injury. Meanwhile, James Trafford and Trevor Chalobah have both been called up after Nick Pope and Anthony Gordon withdrew. Rugby Union and George Ford has been given the nod to start for England against the All Blacks this weekend. Freddie Stewart and Tom Roebuck also returned to the squad, looking for their first win over New Zealand since the 2019 World Cup. And just an average Joe. That's how one of the bits of Australian press has described Joe Root ahead of the Ashes. Root's the leader of the World Test rankings at the moment, but he's never hit a first-class century on Aussie soil. 10 days until the Ashes gets underway. Get all the build-up on the talkSPORT Cricket YouTube channel.
Hour number one done of Drive. talkSPORT Drive, myself, Darren Bent, and Andy Goldstein.
He's here!
Thank you.
You've done it? Finished? Yeah, welcome back to hour number two.
Yeah.
talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein. Someone got his backside handed to him on a plate in the darting room earlier on, Darren Bent. Huh?
I didn't.
You did. Beat a smasher 2-1.
I didn't.
Oh, you won't get double. I got it. One dart.
You finished on double one, bro.
Well, I'll give you a chance. Otherwise you moan. Or you take it out 142 often.
Actually, you are. 142 often.
We'll be joined by former Premier League striker Louis Saha, but we've not had it for a long time. Yes, it's time for the return of this.
He's got a square ball for Neto, who rubs salt into the Wolves' wounds. 2 points from 11 games. Chelsea, they've beaten Wolves tonight by 3-0.
Dr. Bent.
Inside Dr. Bent's Wolverhampton surgery.
Bang, Liverpool blood to the jaw. Bang, Liverpool blood to the jaw. Bang.
Yeah, Jack, come on.
Down on the floor. Bang,
2.5, wasn't it? 2.5, yes, it's time for Dr. Bent's surgery, where former Burton Albion low knee turned Dr. Darren Bent tells us where the mighty Wolves are going wrong and what they need to do to improve. They, of course, sit rock bottom of the Premier League. Just 2 points from their 11 games, with Rob Edwards expected to become their new gaffer following the sacking of Victor Pereira earlier this month. By the way, Wolves fans, if you dial now, you'll be next. 03717 223344. They were beaten 3-0 away to Chelsea on Saturday night. Caretaker boss James Collins spoke to talkSPORT afterwards and was asked what he will say to the new manager.
I'll be telling him there's a group there that want to improve, there's a group there that are together, there's a group there that are prepared to work on the training pitch and in games, and that's a good basis to start from. Now we've got to add some quality to our play, we've got to add some final third impetus to our play, because you can't rely on clean sheets every week. And we've got to tighten up at the back. So there's a lot of work to do, but I see a group of players that are willing to do it. I see a group of players that are together.
Oh, it's very tough for whoever comes into a club that's rock bottom of the Premier League when all the clubs that have come up from the Championship look like they're doing well. They're not struggling, not like last season, and it's difficult to find out who the bottom three will be. If you're one of those teams where everyone's thinking, well, you're definitely down, it's just who's going to be the next two. Very difficult for any manager to come in. Do you think there's any possibility, it's still early, although we've played, quarter of the games, that whoever comes into Wolves can keep them up, or is it even too late now?
I think it's tough because, for what I've seen, they've already got a minus 18 goal difference, conceded 25 goals. They're 8 points already from safety. 8. Now, I know it's early, as you said there. They'd have to put one hell of a run together, I feel, to get out of it. But it's a shame because it felt like it wasn't that long ago. I mean, I know they're currently at the minute, 20th? Finished 16th with Pereira last season, 14th with Gary O'Neill, Lopetegui 13th, Bruno Lage, remember him, 10th?
Yeah, of course.
And then Nuno, I mean, you have to go back to obviously 18, 19, 19, 20 when they finished 7th twice. They're so far away from that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Nuno had some good teams, by the way. Some good players, that he played with in that Wolves team, I remember.
Hold on, don't go through because I've got a list.
No, I'm talking about when Nuno was there.
Oh, okay.
So, God rest his soul, Jota was there. I'm sure he had Raul Jimenez as well.
Yeah.
Adama Traore. There's some really, really good players. But since then, I mean, I don't know what's happened. The club sold their best players and... I'll let you continue.
Well, so what I was going to say, producer Joe, in fact, he texted something last night, this morning, and then we were on our WhatsApp group discussing it. It's quite frightening. So this is Joe's put this together. This is a Wolves 11 of players that they've sold and not replaced. Now, this comes to 490 million.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is not 490 million is not the amount of money they've made from sales. 490 million is the amount of money they've made from just these 11 players.
Yeah.
So more money. In goal, Rui Patricio, right? 10.5 million. I won't bother with the amount of money, right? Mm-hmm. These are just the players. Patricio, Nelson Semedo, Nathan Collins, Max Kilman, and Ain't Nori, right? Mm-hmm. Now, some of those players are okay, not the best, but still good players, not replaced. The next six is absolutely frightening. Matheus Nunes, Ruben Neves, Morgan Gibbs-White. Now, that trio in midfield comes to around about 50, 110, 130, 140 million. Mm-hmm. Up front, you mentioned, sadly, Diogo Jota. They sold him, right? Remember, they sold him. Pedro Neto and Matheus Cunha. Now, those six, Nunes, Neves, Gibbs-White, Neto, Jota, Cunha, any team in the Premier League with those six midfielders and strikers would finish at least top six, maybe even top four, if you had a decent defence behind you, right?
Yep.
They've not replaced them.
No.
When you look at the players that Wolves have sold, it was probably only a matter of time before they found themselves in the situation they currently find themselves in, right?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like they were trying to recuperate money, certainly after COVID. But I mean, Gibbs-White is because he never really got going there, Gibbs-White at Wolves. I know he was there a little bit of time. He spent his youth career there, of course. But I only feel like he really got going when he got to Sheffield United, where he had a really good loan spell. And then, obviously, Forest now, he's turned himself into an international. But you're right, some of the players, I mean, Semedo left on a free, but he was, I think, a big voice in the dressing room.
Yeah.
Right? But then, as you said there, Nunez, Man City come and got him. It's hard to... He's going to want to go. Ruben Neves obviously went to Saudi. Mate, some of the goals that he scored for that football club. And he was there in a champ, people forget, right? Pedro Neto, Chelsea, was far too good, had to be playing in that club in the Champions League. as you said, they're God rest his soul, Diogo Jota, Cunha. I think they had to take the 66 million. I think they're trying to recuperate. Sorry,
I know, but they're not. It's all very well take the money.
Yep.
Right, you're going to do it. Newcastle took the money for Isak, but instantly they spent the money, right?
Yeah. But I think these were trying to recuperate a lot of money they lost in COVID.
Yeah, I know, but if you look at the players, and we talked about this earlier, if you look at the players Wolves have got now, I'd struggle to name 5 of their starting 11, maybe even more. Because could you name Wolves' 11?
Of course I could.
Okay, well, I don't think you could.
I did it the weekend, so I could.
Okay, all right. Well, my point is they're bringing in players, like unknown players, and they think they're going to turn them into, I'm guessing, another bunch of these type of players, and then sell them for big money. But that, I think, is back. Well, it is backfiring. Look where they are in the league.
Well, they're trying to go younger. That's what they're trying. Of course,
big risk,
and it is a risk. It's a massive risk. But like, I didn't think the struggle as bad as they are now currently. Like I thought. So you look at some of their attacking options, like Strand Larsen. I like him. Hasn't got going.
Yeah.
Hwang, good player again. South Korea. He has spells, but not got going. John Arias, thought he was good in the Club World Cup. I think, if I can remember rightly, was it Fluminense he was at? If my memory serves, Fluminense. Club World Cup, I thought, okay, but still another risk. And I think it was Arsene Wenger, and I know the Club World Cup's not the World Cup, but I think Wenger always said, don't sign players off the back of a good World Cup because
a good tournament, yeah. You're going to get flops.
Right. So, but then, you're right. When you look at who they have replaced, like Mateus Cunha was so big for them last season, big goals, and even Ant Nouri, I'm a big fan of his. Doesn't surprise me that Man City came and got him. They've just got a very ordinary team, and when you look at some of the goals they concede, I mean, at the weekend as well, it was just, in some respect, I looked at the manager James Collins on the sideline, and I just thought, like, I don't know how you take this team forward.
No.
Like, I can't take any confidence in what I've seen so far, that their next 5 fixtures, right, Palace, Villa, Forest, United, Arsenal, nothing I've seen in the last few weeks, all season, should I say, gives me any confidence that they're going to win any of those games.
It's not that. There's no points.
No.
They would take 0 points from Palace, Villa, Forest, Man United and Arsenal.
One of their better results, and they were unfortunate they didn't get all 3 points, was against Tottenham, where they played really well from start to finish at Spurs, and then Paulinho scores 90 plus 4.
Yeah.
But that's probably the best in terms of an all-round. I know they've won a game against Everton in the League Cup, I understand that. But in terms of going away to Tottenham, playing the football that you did, I thought, all right.
How many points are now?
Wolves, I think they're on 2.
Could they beat Derby's record?
No. They're not doing that. They'll nick results from somewhere.
11 it is Derby.
They're not going to get 11 points. They'll get more than that.
What makes you so sure?
Because they've got good players in the squad. Maybe not top level, but they've got enough. Like João Gomes is a good player. Andre's a good player. Do you know what I mean? They've got.
I think when you're bottom of the table with 2 points, you need more than 2 good players.
Strand Larsen, I think he can go. He can go for a patch and get you goals.
Okay.
But
I think they're down, and it saddens me to say.
I'm clutching at straws. But
you are. I think they're down. It saddens me to say. It really does. Saddens me to say it. But
recruitment's a big part. If you haven't got good players,
like most things at football clubs, when they go wrong, the owners, they're taking money out of the club. They're not replacing it. We've said this for years with Wolves.
Stuff. But I mean, again, I don't think they'll beat Derby's record, but they something has to change quickly.
Okay. We'll be taking your calls next. Wolves fans, how badly is your club being run right now? It's a simple question, but a difficult one. Maybe an easy one to answer, actually. 03717 223344. Wolves fans, you'll be next right after this Live and Drive and talkSPORT. Driver talkSPORT, it's me, Andy Goldstein. Bent is here as well. Just Eat, the app for all your delivery needs still to come. We'll be asking whether Marco Silva's time at Fulham could be coming to an end. Now, we'll go to the phone lines in a moment. Earlier on, we brought you a track from a band in America who love the show, the Neon Highways. They've written songs for everybody on our show. Earlier on, we heard a song about me, sorry. Would you like to hear one about Jack?
Go on then.
He presses all the buttons. Yeah, would you like to
There's
hear?
a man called Jack, he's a bit of a whack. Tech beat and a groovy cat. Has a look of Superman. Rises fight to get tan. Got married and never looked back. Josh Tuesday is what we say to Jack when he makes mistakes. What a display. He's a little bit that way.
I like that. That's good. So still to come, we've got yours. We've got producer Joe's. Billy's. Round about 6:30, 7:15.
Funny.
I think it's the greatest song ever written. And that's saying something. Right? It's better than the Beatles, better than the Stones. It's unbelievable. All right? The Neon Highways. Go check them out. Right, there's a massive grudge match coming to talkSPORT tomorrow.
3 Premier League icons.
Darren Bent is closing in on goal. Brilliant from Bent.
O'Hara! Oh, magnificent goal! Jamie O'Hara!
Bonlahor has scored.
And Andy Goldstein.
Only Bentley looks like an ex-athlete, right? The other two look like the Chuckle Brothers on speed.
In the sporting event of the year.
Gab, are you going to pack in broadcasting if you lose?
Pardon? They will do well to come second in that contest tomorrow. They have absolutely no chance whatsoever.
Oh, drop me out.
Are you joking?
It's paddle, but probably like you've never seen before.
It's a little bit like squash, isn't it? You've got windows and it comes. You can hit it off the window.
Whoosh, have that.
Sorry, I just want to... Icons, O'Hara. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to Gabby. O'Hara. Okay. Tomorrow afternoon, we have a grudge match on the paddle court. Yes. Myself and Bentley will be taking on O'Hara and Agbonlahor for the bragging rights at talkSPORT. You can, how about this? You can watch the whole thing live on talkSPORT's dedicated YouTube stream for the game, or you can listen to H&J from 1 p.m. for live updates from Ollie Klink. Here's what Here's what Jamie had to say about the game on the sports bar last night.
Give me a racket, I'll beat them, no problem. Goldstein. Honestly, you think I can't beat Goldstein?
Do you know what, mate?
Goldstein.
No, but it's pairs, right?
Yeah, it's like tennis and
So what
squash
are you going
put
to do?
together.
Every
Gabby's
turn,
good. I know Gabby's good.
Good, is he?
Yeah, Gabby's all right.
Right, so-
Me and Gabby will come together.
You're going to target Goldstein.
Everything's going at Goldstein.
So every single
Every
return
shot,
at
I'm
Goldstein.
smashing it straight at him.
Just don't think you'll be able to get to reach the
Don't
ball.
worry. No, I'll look after you, don't worry.
I don't need looking after.
Yeah, you do.
It's a team game.
Yeah, but I'll look after you.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'll help you, don't
All
worry.
right.
I'll put them in a position they can't slam at you.
We will. Well, I'll tell you what. We've done our talking. Let's find out what the other half of O'Hara and Agbonlahor think. We just heard from O'Hara. Let's speak to Gabby Agbonlahor now as we look ahead to the game. Gabrielle, good afternoon.
Good evening, gentlemen.
How are you? Oh, it's a full moon behind you. How are you?
I'm very well. How are we?
Well, we are raring to go. We are very much looking forward to it. We had a little paddle briefing and little match this morning. Me and Bentley played very well together. We're looking forward to it. How are you?
I think.
Gab?
I'm a bit scared with that because, he's not done no exercise since he retired, has he?
Who, Gab? Who,
O'Hara?
Yeah, he's not done any exercise since he retired, so I'm a bit worried about, is he going to be able to get the ball back?
I don't think he did exercise when he was a pro, did he?
Do you know what else I've said to him as well, Benty?
Go on.
I phoned him earlier, I says, only one chicken Kiev tonight, not 3.
Gabs, how'd you get on? I know you played today, how'd you get on?
You know what? I got a good win this morning, Benty. After you were playing, weren't you?
Yeah,
in Coventry. Yeah. Good game. I'm getting better at, just taking my time with shots, not trying to smash everything.
Okay, good. Nice. Looking forward.
Have you got a game plan? I mean, you've never played together. Me and Benty have played together numerous times. You got a game plan?
What happens in doubles sometimes, and Benty knows more, is you can sort of help your partner out and come and take their shots. I think that's what Benty's going to try and do tomorrow. If we try and play to you, Andy, Benty will get across and try and take your shots for you.
Well, he can take them all if he wants. I don't mind. The only chance you've got of beating us at doubles if we go to a bar across the road.
What a food bar, Andy.
Food bar.
Look, if you've got O'Hara on your team, yeah, we should have a food challenge after this one, shouldn't we?
No, but you know what though? Tomorrow, what Benty knows as well. If you pick on a player who's not played much,
yeah,
that's how you win. So
we should pick on O'Hara. We should pick on
hitting the ball short,
yeah,
because he can't run.
Yeah,
drop shots over the net and you'll win.
But Gabs, I'll keep putting it over his head in the back corner, glass man.
He'd be like, Geese, I can't get there, Geese. This ain't tennis. What's going on?
Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Where's all my sponsors? All my sponsors.
What, Gabs? What do you honestly? I mean, listen, I've got the legend next to me who knows how to play the game, and then some next to me, Darren Bent. What do you think the score will be tomorrow? Because we know you play, we know you're a decent player, but as you said, O'Hara really hasn't done anything for the last 25, 30 years.
Do you know what? I mean, Jamie's out of breath talking, so God help us when he's on the paddle court, because it's good cardio. You've got to be able to move around. He's not done much in the last 6-7 years. And also, Benty's a better player than me, so I'm not feeling confident unless Benty plays 2 times before we play, maybe, and he's tired.
I think he'll be warmed up then. That's your problem.
Now, I'm looking forward to it, but you're right, Gabby's right. That's the thing, is that if me and you keep hitting it at O'Hara, there's nothing Gabby can do.
No.
And that's for Gabby, he'll end up getting frustrated because if he's not touching the ball, it's the worst Gabs, isn't it? See, even he agrees with me.
I think he's forgotten how to talk.
Honestly, mate, I think if you guys some games, they're targeting on other players. But listen, let's make a good game of it, Benty. Don't let me and Benty are not allowed in the opposite part of the grid. All right, Benty, that's fair.
What? So we've got to stay on our sides.
Yeah, you can't come and take Andy's shots. I can't take Jamie's.
Let me tell you now, there are no rules other than the rules. All right? You two can stay in your own grid. You can stay at home in your own beds if you want. But we will be on that paddle court and we'll be playing by the rules that we're allowed to play with. All right, Gab?
Can I just say again, please? Jamie, if you're listening, 1 chicken Kiev, mate. Yeah?
You'll be lucky. Gabs, I look forward to seeing you
See
tomorrow.
You tomorrow, lads.
Nice, Gabs.
Top show.
Take care. Thanks, man.
See you in a bit.
Now, usually when you speak to an opponent, they give it back to you. He was basically saying, yeah, you're right.
But a lot's going to come down to you versus O'Hara. Because
I've played it before. I've played 10, 15 games before.
Yeah.
You got no problems with me.
Well, I said that last time. You was fine last time. You got better as it went on as well.
Fine, of course, yeah.
It's going to be banter, though.
Yeah, well, just a big thanks to my sponsors, actually, Goldstein's Golden Pace, for helping me achieve my dream tomorrow. Playing, they've supplied the racket, they've supplied the shoes and the...
What, the Goldstein's Golden Pace got rackets now?
Yeah, did you not know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, everything. The shoes. I'm looking forward to it. It's live on talkSPORT's YouTube channel tomorrow.
I'm thinking I'm not buying those trainers, so sorry.
What ones?
The Goldstein Golden Pace ones.
You don't want them?
No.
I've got you a free pair. Still to come, we'll be joined by former Premier League striker Louis Sahar. First, it's time for No Googling. We want to know who's the last player to play for England whilst playing for a club outside a top division. Did you hear that question?
Say again?
Who was the last player to play for England whilst playing for a club outside a top division?
So I know one.
What's his surname going to move?
B.
No, it's not B.
What about...
Who do you think that was? Steve Ball?
Nah, Jay Bufford.
All right, it's not him. All right?
Must have keep it in.
Well, you'll find out, Darren, because the answer to that and Louis Hart and loads more coming up right after this. Live and Drive and talkSPORT.
All down to a certain talkSPORT colleague's golden pace.
It's a rematch that could offer even more than the original. So says Nigel Benn, the father of Connor, ahead of his fight with Chris Eubank Jr. at Tottenham this weekend. Back in April, Eubank took the win, and some were saying that Ben was letting the stress get to him. But Nigel's told us he's a different man ahead of the rematch.
He's just relaxed in himself and in the love that he's actually showing Chris. Even though with the smash his face in, it's just like he's completely different. And I love the position that he's in.
There's no guarantee that Eubank Jr. will come out on top again. Chris Eubank Sr. told us he's a little concerned about the lasting damage of fighting at 160.
Junior standing toe-to-toe from the 6th round? This is legendary behaviour. But there's a price. No one talks about that.
talkSPORT is the place to be on Saturday night. We'll bring you live coverage from the fights from ringside. Elsewhere today, might Fulham be facing a change of manager? It's our understanding that the club is weighing up Marco Silva's future at Craven Cottage, with his contract set to expire in the summer. Now, previously, he was linked to jobs in Saudi Arabia, but Simon Jordan wants him to stay in the Premier League.
I think the performance he's put in at Fulham has entitled him to ask for more support, and if they didn't give him the support that he requires, then ultimately he'll have a choice at the end of his career, at the end of his contract, whether he renews or not, or maybe they'll take a choice for him.
Driver talk sports with Andy Goldstein, superstar that is Darren Bent, alongside all about Ask Question. Who's the last player to play for England whilst playing for a club outside the top division? Do you want a clue?
Well,
Surname is a chocolate that comes in triangles.
Toblerone.
Yes, his surname. And his first name is what you drive, not a truck.
Car.
No.
Van.
Van, that's it.
Van Toblerone.
Yeah, that's a terrible clue. Any idea?
Van Toblerone.
Yeah, it's really bad clue, isn't it?
Yeah, just get to it because we've got to guess.
Sam Johnson.
Van Toblerone is Sam Johnson. Honestly.
I said it was a bad clue. I gave you a clue that it was a bad clue. Still to come, we'll be asking if Marco Silva could really leave Fulham. But now, very excited about our next guest. We can look ahead to a massive game taking place at Loftus Road next month, because on the 15th of December, Game for the Children will bring together former pros and a whole host of celebrities to raise money for a wonderful cause. Let's speak to a man now who will be playing. Former Premier League striker, the wonderful Louis Sahar, joins us live on Drive. Hello, Louis. How are you?
Very good, and you guys?
I'm good. Thanks so much for coming on our show. You look very well. Why have you got the background blurred? I'm always a bit worried when someone... Is it a messy room? Where are we at the moment?
Yeah, it is. It is a messy room. A lot of...
Okay, well, listen, I really appreciate it. I'm a big fan of yours. I know Benty is as well. We're very excited we got you on the show. So thank you so much for your time. Listen, before we talk about this this wonderful Game for the Children, what a wonderful cause that is, before we do, there's only one place we can really start this evening, and that's with a former teammate of yours at Manchester United, the one and only Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know if you're aware of this, but earlier in an interview, he announced his career, his words, not mine, coming to an end in 2 years or so. He did also admit the next summer's World Cup would be his last. When you were playing with him back in 2006, did you think he'd still be playing in the year 2026 and beyond?
Not really, because he was very honest back in the day. The way he was kicked in the Premier League at the first few years, he didn't think that he would last that long. But after he realized that his fitness and all his kind of ambition that he planned as like just like build something amazing. And I can see like year after year that his eyes is full on records, getting more accolades. It's amazing to have this obsession, and I can see that this guy will never stop, whether he's on the field or other situation. He's always wants to aim for the best.
Louis, did you said there you saw him when he was younger? Could you always tell though that he would go on to become one of the best players that obviously we've ever seen?
I think after maybe 1 year, a few training session was enough for telling that this guy is a huge talent. But to see that this dedication and all that came to a game in Champions League away from home, we play against Roma, and basically I see this boy, cute boy, like looking after himself in front of the mirror. And basically score a goal that was ruthless. He came from outside the box and jumped on the ball, header, full of confidence, full of power, very aggressive. And I say, hang on a minute, he used to be a winger, like trying to trick people and all that. And so this guy has no limit. I really understood that from that point he could become the best ever.
Louis, I've got 2 questions about Cristiano Ronaldo. One's nice. One's not nice. I'll ask you the nice one first. Is he the best player you've ever played with?
By far, yeah.
Okay. Now the not nice one. Who's better, him or Messi, in your view?
I think it's a very difficult question, always tricky. So some will like Messi more. I respect more Cristiano because I think if you want to start in some way a new team with a bit of a high budget, the first player you want is him because whatever the situation, it don't need anyone around him. So this is the debate. There is different factor in football. So on this one, particularly this one, it's just like physically, mentally, technically, tactically, is more complete in my sense of football. But yes, when you look at quality and all that, this is debate. You have to look at the genius Messi and respect what he's done.
Okay, great answer. Listen, let's ask more nice questions. We'll go back to the main reason we've got you on our show. I mentioned the 15th of December you're playing in the Game for Children. It's going to bring together former pros and a whole host of celebrities as well. How much are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I look forward. Obviously, it has been cancelled at some point, and I was like really looking forward to it. Have a bit of time to get in better shape, so really good. But yes, it's a very important cause. So many big players understand why we're here. Fighting for children, but for parents as well in some way. It's extremely important, and it's a shame to see such a country having so much, I would say, work to do to solve this. Those 200,000 children being without home, especially during that Christmas time. It's alarming and it's sad. So we have to do something. It's very small compared to a lot of work that volunteers are doing every day to get some food on the table for those guys. And I think it's important. Like Darren, like other players will join and make at least a good try to get awareness and good try to obviously raise money. That's for sure.
Yeah, really well said there. It's a really good calls. But I'm wondering, do you play much football now? Do you still have a little five-a-side with your friends, or are you going into this game not playing any football at all?
Yeah, I don't play at all because my knee is very fragile. So I do once in a while. I let 3-4 weeks in between. I do a little bike and jog and some tennis, but my fitness is always a bit of tricky. But I go for it, even for a charity game. I try to be there. Kind of involved with the legends sometimes, so it's always fun. But yes, my body doesn't allow me to do that every day.
I know that feeling. I was going to ask if you play paddle, but I'm guessing if your knees not the best, then that's probably something you definitely steer well clear of.
Apparently, it's maybe better than tennis. But yes, that's not my type. If I have the chance to do some sport, I will choose tennis over paddle.
Okay, good choice. Good choice. Right, listen, if you don't mind, we'll come back to that in a moment, and I'll let people know how they can get tickets because it is for a great cause. But while we've got you, we should talk about some of your former clubs, and we'll start with Manchester United. 2 draws in a row, unbeaten in 5. Do you think the Man United have turned a bit of a corner or not? What do you make of Manchester United under Ruben Amorim?
Yeah, it happened before. So basically, that's not enough. Like being around the corner, doing some like inspiring things, better things. Yeah, it happened before. But the consistency is something that is take way longer. Yes, we definitely have like better set of players for the system. Let's say we have been criticizing the system a lot. So there is element of hope that people understand it. People are fit for it. Some are able to get other position like Ahmad, like Bruno. I've seen some defenders really playing really well, like Delete and Maguire. So some of those games show that they are very strong as well in midfield. Casemiro coming back, so there is sign. But I don't think that they have clicked yet. Some of those signing like Seshko hasn't clicked yet, but it's good prospect. There is like two great signing with Cunha and Mbeumo. So definitely you can see that there is some better setup, but still some hard work to do here.
You spoke there about Benjamin Sesko, and he has found it quite tough at his start at Manchester United. But I want to ask you, what's the pressure like then? Because you came from Fulham and went to Manchester United after scoring a lot of goals for Fulham. Sesko's come from Leipzig, and let's no disrespect, but Manchester United is, again, one of the biggest clubs in the world. What is the pressure like playing for that football club in that position?
Yeah, it's enormous pressure. You know, people tend to feel like it's all natural when you have quality, it's your job and all that. No, it's not the same. It's really like you can feel it every day. You go in a setup where if it's not the press, it's the fan. If it's the pundit, the legends coming and speak on your back, it's not easy. So really, like you can see that the attention it's enormous. But then it's true. I came to a club and then I had the chance to play for Man United. But at the time, I thought that we had stability. We had a manager. We had kind of a culture where they set and it was stone. It can't move. So I came in and it was easy. I had players like Van Nistelrooy, Scholzi, Roy Keane. You name all of those players, on any line, they were amazing and full of confidence. Yes, sometimes you have a bit of transition. You play against Chelsea at the time or Arsenal, unbeatable team. It was tough, but we were good. There is like when you sign in a new club like that, with enormous pressure and the transition is not solved yet, it's really hard. So I do think that Sesko has a job to really look at himself, improving every day, and that's it. Just focus on that. But that's not easy. That's why I think it's almost a dangerous gamble signing in some way, because you don't have alongside him a Harry Kane or someone in that stature as I had before when I was with Solskjaer, with Tevez at some point or other players. So it's not the same.
Well, we'll stay with the theme of the striker. Yesterday we had David Moyes on talkSPORT. He was talking about how difficult it is to find a top striker these days. Beto and Barry, they've been struggling for goals. How difficult do you think it is nowadays to get a decent number 9? And also, when I was a kid, and even maybe up to 10 years ago, everyone wanted to be the striker, the number 9. Do you think it's as much of a love position for kids growing up as it used to be? And by that I mean, I sort of feel the number 10 role is quite a sexy role now. Even the Declan Rice role, the 8 and the 6, is incredibly appealing to kids. So is the number 9 shirt and number 9 role still as sexy and as appealing as it used to be back in the day, do you think?
Yeah, it's enormous pressure. So basically, when you have that kind of position and responsibility, especially in a big club, it's extremely hard because you don't have the same amount of balls going into the box for you. So most of the starting play, they have a focus on getting the ball on the wingers. So the Salah, the Mane, all those like very skillful players, and those are the ones that now are looking for goals and stats. So it's like they all have this focus with Cristiano Ronaldo. Just change the position and the format of the game. And now, as a striker, you need to have tremendous physique. You have to be really able to win all your 50-50 in that box. Quite of like quick and sharp, because as I said, you don't have so many chances as before. We were physical. The ball were coming into the to the box with different pace and different angles. And now it's all coming inside. And for the striker to get the right kind of like movement, it's extremely hard to read. Extremely hard to understand your own players, so you can understand that having that kind of responsibility, less chances to put the ball back in the net, it's not easy. So yes, I understand if you have the physique, if you have the technique, number 10 or a winger, that's the sexiest position at the moment. But I think it's always going to be those type of players who can win the championship. It's the kind of a number 9 and goalkeeper and the center midfielders most of the time are very, very pivotal, because when you don't play well, you need those players.
Just a quick one about another one of your former clubs, Fulham. There are reports today suggesting that Marco Silva could actually be leaving. His contract is up in the summer, reportedly holding off for signing a new deal. How good a manager do you think he is, and how important is it that the club try and hold on to him?
Yeah, he has been very, very important. Fulham in his evolution, I will say, because they have become a better club, more stable than he was like 3 or 4 years ago, where they were doing the yo-yo. I think Marco Silva's touch has been very, very strong. He knows football and he knows how to actually get that consistency that every manager wants, but with quality. So Fulham has done really well. Managed to get some great signing when they let some others go. Nothing has really affected the way they play. So I think he's done a tremendous job there. And we'll be sad. That's why I said I think the new signing will be the manager really committing and trying to get a bit of legacy in that club, where they can reach Europe and get better silverware in that cabinet. I think it's important that this club get that, I think, objective in the mind, and it comes from having stability from players, from managers, obviously from staff.
Louis, listen, thanks so much for coming on Real Chat. Where are you based now? We'd love to get you in the studio. You in England? You in France? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm in south of France, so you have to let me travel, yeah.
Well, you broke up there when you said pay for travel. We would. Are you over in England, apart from this game, right? How long are you over here for when the game's happening?
Yes, most of the time I do 1 or 2 days max and back home.
Okay, if we buy you a sandwich on the 14th floor, will you come over?
I will. Just to meet you guys. Yeah.
Nice. We would be absolutely honoured. We all got very excited when we knew you were on our show. We'd be honoured to have you in the studio. So hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later. Let me just remind everyone where they can see you on the 15th of December, Game for the Children. Going to bring together former pros and a whole host of celebrities to raise money for a wonderful cause. There's still a few tickets left. Everyone, you can go to www.games4, and it's a 4 as a number, games4thechildren.com. Louis Sahar, a real honour. Thank you so much for your time. We look forward to seeing you, hopefully, in the next, 4 months, 6 months in London in our studio. We'd be delighted. That'd be great, Louis.
Cheers, Louis.
See you.
Thanks for coming on. There you go. Louis Sahar, how nice was that?
Legend.
I'd love to see what was behind him in that room. Some people just do it so you can't see anything that's happening in the room. But he was a great player, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
So I had his goal record in front of me. Where was it?
Yeah, but you think
Fulham, it was insane.
Like injuries, I think, just killed him, because he had all the ability. I mean, he could jump higher than anyone, take the ball in his chest. Lovely left foot, lovely finisher.
Fast, wasn't he?
Yeah, but don't you remember his spring in the air?
I don't remember that.
Oh my goodness, wow.
No.
Yeah, what?
Okay. I mean, he was 1 and 2 wherever he was at, really, give or take. Played for Lazio at the end. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When we come back, we will have some fun with the best of talkSPORT. And I think we've got another song to play. The best one, Billy's, is coming in less than an hour. Driver TalkSPORT, it's me, Andy Goldstein, the superstar is Darren Bent. Just Eat, tackle match day snacks and the weekly shop in one go. Whatever you need, when you need it, delivered straight to your door. Still to come, we'll be asking if Marco Silva is actually that good. But first, it's time for this.
Get in the ring to win on talkSPORT.
Yeah, thanks to talkSPORT. Your plans for this coming weekend could be sorted. We're giving you the chance to win 2 tickets to the massive rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. It's live at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this Saturday, the 15th of November. You'll get a night in a 5-star London hotel plus £5,000 spending money to make it an unforgettable weekend. This is all you need to know. Listen.
18 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. For a chance to win, text the word BOX to 83338 and you're in the draw. Text costs £2 plus 1 standard network rate message. You must have the bill payer's permission, or you can enter for free by calling 0330 880 3338. All entries must be received by the 13th of November at 1 p.m. and you need to answer our call to win. This is a talkSPORT limited promotion. Full terms and conditions at talksport.com.
Look at the time, look. It's like time for anything today. Time for the best talkSPORT friends. We run through some of the retirement to kick things off with the Swordish Breakfast Show. Jeff Stelling, Sue Brownlee, of course, back together discussing a potential talkSPORT five-a-side team. What?
So I've got you in as a sweep, and I can't touch the bar. But apart from that, you're the only one I know that can get chipped at five-a-side. Right back, Goldstein. I mean, Benty can consider himself unlucky.
Benty's on the bench.
Benty's on the bench. He'll come on for Big Al when Big Al tires after about 6 minutes. Right.
What do you make of that? You're on the bench, Big Al starts.
Yeah, I mean, listen, finishers, not substitutes anymore, finishers.
Okay, fine. Super Ali returns to the Breakfast Show tomorrow morning and have the man starting ahead of Benty, Big Al, alongside him.
Over to last night's sports bar. Here's another meeting of minds between O'Hara and Cundy.
He's not Mexican, but if he was...
Yep.
You know, or Spanish, you just put something in front of it, you know?
I've
like,
already put
Yeah. What's the most famous prison in Mexico? Or it might be Brazil. I think it's Brazil or Colombia. It's down that way.
It's down that neck of the woods.
Yeah, you will know. It's the one you don't want to be in.
I don't want to be any of them, mate.
But this one you don't want to be in. El Salvador.
What do you mean El Salvador?
That's the prison.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't want to be in there either.
So, have you ever heard the expression, I'm going to the clink as a prison? Have you ever heard that?
No.
You never heard that? It's quite famous, right? Down the road, I saw this today, Clink Prison used to be there, and that's where it came from, on Clink Street. I'm going to the Clink.
Oh, wow.
How many is that?
Who at talkSPORT would make the best and worst cellmate?
Best will be you, we'd have fun.
Yeah. Get the calls into Jamie and Jason when they return at 10 p.m. tonight.
Jack just said he doesn't want to go to prison. Some of your work today has been criminal.
Might as well just do the last bit.
Let's finish. What?
Might as well just do that.
I'm going to do that. Let's finish with a clip of Premier League podcast. Here's our chief football correspondent, Sam Matface, describing a chance encounter at Tottenham over the weekend.
And said, hey, I just want to talk to you about talkSPORT. I was a long-term listener when I was in Portugal. I said, oh, are you still listening now? He said, no, I can't listen now. Alex Crook is doing my head in. But that man was Ruben Amorim, would you believe?
Who's got a better bromance, Sam and Crookie, or me and you?
I mean, do you know
we
what?
should play them at paddle.
Crookie.
Imagine that, them
Love that.
two. Imagine that.
I love that.
I wonder if Sam commentates on everything he does. Actually, forget that thought. You can find Premier League All-Star. You forget that. Oh, yeah. Be sure to check out 21 Minutes to Go, the podcast with me and Jason Cundy. New episodes drop every single Monday. When we come back, we'll be talking about Marco Silva. Everyone's going, oh, he's going to leave. Is he that great? I mean, is he a great manager? I don't know. Marco Silva chat when we come back.
It's a rematch that could offer even more than the original. So says Nigel Benn, the father of Connor, ahead of his fight with Chris Eubank Jr. at Tottenham this weekend. Back in April, Eubank took the win, and some were saying that Benn was letting the stress get to him. But Nigel's told us he's a different man ahead of the rematch.
He's just relaxed in himself and in that the love that he's actually showing Chris, even though with the smash his face in, it's just like he's completely different. And I love the position that he's in, watching him train, watching him spar.
Well, there's no guarantee that Eubank Jr. will come out on top again. Chris Eubank Sr. told us he's a little concerned about the lasting damage of fighting at 160.
Junior standing toe-to-toe from the 6th round? This is legendary behaviour. But there's a price. No one talks about that.
talkSPORT is the place to be on Saturday night. We'll bring you live coverage from the fights from ringside. Elsewhere today, might Fulham be facing a change of manager? It's our understanding that the club is weighing up Marco Silva's future at Craven Cottage, with his contract set to expire in the summer. Now, previously, he was linked to jobs in Saudi Arabia, but Simon Jordan wants him to stay in the Premier League.
I think the performance he's put in at Fulham has entitled him to ask for more support, and if they didn't give him the support that he requires, then ultimately he'll have a choice at the end of his career, at the end of his contract, whether he renews or not, or maybe they'll take a choice for him. I hope he doesn't go to Saudi because he's better than that.
To the England camp, where Mark Gahey has reported for duty despite concerns over injury. Meanwhile, James Trafford and Trevor Chalobah have both been called up after Nick Pope and Anthony Gordon withdrew. Rugby Union and George Ford has been given the nod to start for England against the All Blacks this weekend. Freddie Stewart and Tom Roebuck also returned to the squad, looking for their first win over New Zealand since the 2019 World Cup. And just an average Joe. That's how one of the bits of Australian press has described Joe Root ahead of the Ashes. Root's the leader of the World Test rankings at the moment, but he's never hit a first-class century on Aussie soil. 10 days until the Ashes gets underway. Get all the build-up on the talkSPORT Cricket YouTube channel.
Well, Matt, to last hour drive on talkSPORT, me Andy Goldstein, the legend is Darren Bent.
Jamie, if you're listening, only one chicken Kiev tonight, not three.
Good advice. Still to come, we'll be asking if Marco Silva is actually that good. But first, there's a big old night of boxing live on talkSPORT this weekend.
If your hand never touches me again, you won't get it back.
I'm going to hit him round the face with an egg. His own team don't even like him.
You lot are in for a treat.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! He's here! Big uppercut there, and a hook from Eubank as well. Connor Bent's a good mate of mine. I want to see him knock him out cold tonight. And away they go again, and they're throwing huge numbers of punches.
Lick him up, lick him up, lick him.
That was one of the greatest fights I've seen in a British ring for a long, long time.
Go for the rematch for the excitement, the history, and the big payday.
The procedure will be parliamentary. You guys will see.
Yeah. November 15th.
Ooh, can't wait for this. Don't forget that talkSPORT brings you the huge rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Bent. It's this Saturday. It's live from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Heavyweight Dave Allen joins our expert boxing team that will keep you right across a busy fight week. And don't forget, you can watch along with us on the night over on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel. And, of course, the fight is live on DAZN. In fact, we'll talk about that in more detail a bit later on in this hour. But we're going to turn our attention now to Fulham, because talkSPORT understands that they are weighing up the future of their manager, Marco Silva. As things currently stand, he'll be a free agent when his current deal expires at the end of the season. Silva has been a bit reluctant to sign the new deal, and the side sit 15th in the league, just 1 point above the relegation zone. Silva spoke to talkSPORT after his side's 2-0 defeat to Everton over the weekend and said that performances need to improve.
Not good enough. The first words, I think, to be more clear, and the most clear I can be with you was not good enough. Can win or lose football matches, but performance-wise we have to do much better. We have to play much more throughout the game with just one face. We just played 20 minutes. We played just the first 20 minutes of the second half. Was the only moment that we felt, and I felt that our team was there on and off the ball.
Has Marco Silva achieved enough at Fulham, do you think, Benty?
I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Because I mean, what is the expectation there?
Well, you say that, right? Mm-hmm. But you see teams such as Villa, Forest, Newcastle, Palace, Brighton, and West Ham all playing European football over the last few years. Yeah, I mean that is what Fulham should be doing, right? Yeah,
that should be the aim. But I mean, so many teams, right? I mean, Palace now, yes, but I think for Palace for a long time. Palace at 12th. Do you know what I mean? So it's only recently that we look at them. Yes, they've won the FA Cup and they've now got a manager that, by the way, is not saying they've not had great managers before, Koppel and people like that, but they've got a manager now that is has transformed that football club in terms of winning the FA Cup, winning the Community Shield in Europe now. Do you know what I mean? Competing against everyone. So yes, I think that should always be maybe a club like Fulham's aim. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I know it was a little while ago, but not like years and years and years, decades ago. But when they got to a European Cup final. So, yes, you'd probably say the last few years, maybe, what are Fulham's ambitions, I guess. But also, as well, you look at what they spent in the summer. What was it, like 44 million euros? Like...
You always work in euros. What's the deal going on there?
No, because you know it's me euros.
Oh, right. Fine. So that's what you buy your Bitcoin in, isn't it? Yeah, fine. Okay.
But now euros, I mean, look, 40 million spent. 44 million. That's it. One player. Well, no, they brought in a few. They brought in a loan. Jonah Kasu Asa, I think his name is, Bayern Munich. He's young, 18-year-old. And also as well, Kevin, left winger from Shakhtar, 40 million euros. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them, and they brought in Benjamin Lecomte. I think that's how you say him. He's a goalkeeper from Montpellier, 500 grand. So I can understand a little bit his frustration. Do you know? Because to compete in the Premier League, like, you need to spend money. You have to spend money. Like we all look at Brighton as model in terms of the recruitment. They still spend money. They're still bringing in players for good money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I understand why he's a little bit frustrated.
Does he make your top 10 managers in the league? Have you done your list of top 10 managers?
Mate, I've written down about 15. It's so hard.
But yeah, you've got to do them in order. I mean, you can write down 300.
No, not in order. I've took 10 on.
All right, well, you've got to take 5 off.
All right, well, let me go with the definites, right? Because it's a difficult one. So I'm going to do my part. I'm going to go definites and then...
Sorry, there's only 20 in the league.
Yeah, but it's hard. Because you got to look at criteria.
15, it's crazy.
Listen, I'm doing my definites and then you can make up the rest. So my definites in the...
Give me a little tip when you say definite.
Right, definite, Pep, obviously. Yeah?
I mean, you don't need me to confirm that.
Well, no, I need input from you.
No. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Arteta.
These are not in order, by the way.
No, but I'm saying...
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, okay.
No, it's just... I need a firm yes or no. Yeah. Okay. Unai Emery.
Yep.
Right. Oliver Glasner.
Yep.
Andoni Iraola.
Without a doubt.
Eddie Howe.
Yep.
Arne Slot.
Okay, yeah, fine. Well, no, I've always said this, Arne Slot. I don't know. I don't know until the season's over.
Right.
Can I ask you a question?
No, finish it.
Hold on, one question. If Arne Slot wouldn't have won the Premier League last season,
yep,
would he still be in your top 10?
Probably not, but he did. So you have, you know what I mean? You have to. Do you know what I mean?
Someone else's turn. Yeah, go on.
Maresca.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, the guy won 2 trophies. Well, yeah, 2 trophies last year.
What? Okay. What did he win though? He won
the Conference League.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And Club World Cup.
No, but the Club World Cup, it's the manner, but it's still a trophy, right?
As a team, I'd rather win the Europa League than those two.
I understand that, but he still won what he was. Okay. No one before the Club World Cup gave them a prayer. Yeah. Okay. So right. Okay. That's 8. Now you're trying to find You're trying to find another 2 between Fabian Hertzler, right? Yep. David Moyes, Nuno, Thomas Frank, Amorim.
You're going too quick for me.
Okay.
You wouldn't put Ruben Amorim in there.
Regis Labrie.
You wouldn't put Ruben Amorim in there.
No, this is my.
No, this is quite easy. You're making it difficult for yourself.
Okay, so
why are you questioning Ruben Amorim?
No, would you put him in there?
No.
Okay, so
I don't think he's a top 10 manager yet.
Okay, Thomas Frank. Oh, easy is it? I think Thomas Frank is.
Do you think David Moyes is? Right, not David Moyes' career. David Moyes right now. Here's the brief, right? You own a football club in the Premier League.
Yep.
And you own a football club.
Yep.
And I go and get me one of the top 10 managers right now. Is David Moyes in that?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Are we talking about styles of play? Like, is all that coming
David
to
Moyes top 10? Is he top 10?
I'll give you another. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put Moyes in there. Yep.
Okay.
And then you're saying, what about Thomas Frank, yeah? Okay, so just how I put a tick next to Thomas Frank. That's
9.
That's 10.
Okay. So you haven't put in...
Right, so then now we're missing...
You haven't put Marco Silva in.
Right, Marco de Silva's not in there. Regis Lebris a bit early for him, but he's doing wonderful things.
Yeah.
Your boy, Amorim. Fabian Hertzler doesn't get in there. Keith Andrews doesn't get in there. Again, Leeds manager, Farkas, he's not going to get in there.
Okay.
Scott Parker. Nuno Espirito Santo, not in there.
I know, there's some... Yeah.
Another one, Sean Dyche, not in there. This is why
I don't know. He's incredibly difficult.
That's what I'm saying about. It's hard. But if you're asking me...
Okay, let me ask you this. Who's not in that list? Who's definitely not in that list?
Okay, well, definitely not top 10 would be Regis Lebris. He did a wonderful job.
Okay,
right?
let's go backwards. This might be easier.
Too easy for him. Too early yet.
Yeah, Regis Lebris. Write him down.
So Regis Lebris.
Right.
Regis.
Now we're down to 19 possible candidates.
Scott Parker, not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
S. Parker.
I think even Scott Parker would tell you he's not in the top 10 managers of Premier League.
You're saying Amorim, though?
I don't think it. Do you?
No. Okay.
That's
your.
I'm just being honest. There's nothing I've seen from him yet to tell me he's a top 10 manager yet.
Okay. Okay. Daniel Farker. No.
No. You wrote that down pretty quick.
Okay. So that's one. That's Lebris,
4.
Parker, Amorim, Farker.
Would you call Amorim?
Wolves haven't got a manager, so you can't do that.
Mate, I said he was bad. We weren't that bad.
So are we saying Hertzler? No.
Fabian Hertzler.
Right. So I think there's an argument that he's in there.
Top 10. I mean, he's young.
But the thing is, so these are my 10, right?
I tell you what, I've said he's young. That makes no difference to whether.
Right, these are the 10: Pep, Arteta, Unai, Glasner, Iriola, Eddie Howe, David Moyes, Arne Slot, Thomas Frank, and Maresca. Right. So if Hertzler gets in there, who drops out?
Right. So, but the reason we've done this is because I asked you if Marco Silva was a top 10 manager,
and he's not in mine. No.
Okay. So the answer is no.
No. But can you please answer that question I just asked?
What was your question?
So if I've gave you the list of my managers.
Yeah.
If Hertzler's in there, who drops out?
Well, I like David Moyes, right?
Yeah.
Currently, is he a top 10 manager?
I mean, he's got Everton playing some nice stuff.
Only recently.
But currently, Brighton above Everton. So are you putting Hertzler?
I don't know the answer to this. The brief is so... No, I don't know the answer. It's so difficult.
Okay, but you was hammering me at the start of this, and you should know.
Yeah, because I asked you to do it earlier on. You come out, I've got 19 for you.
No, that's how hard it is. You know what I mean? So far, you've got Hertzler, no. Farker, Regis Lebris, Scott Parker, Amorim. Keith Andrews, no. Not yet.
No, but by the way, Keith Andrews, if you're giving out awards at this stage of the season, he's got to take one, right?
He's been incredible. Okay, so that's it. So that's all.
Okay, are you saying that Marco Silva is not a top 10 manager?
I don't think he is, personally.
Okay. Can they do better, Fulham, than Marco Silva?
I mean, when you spend 40 million euros, not really.
Is he doing as well as any manager could
No, I mean, they've got good players, Fulham, and who are already at the club, but you need investment. All dressing rooms always need a freshen up.
Okay. Let's ask Fulham fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
A, you've not put him in your top 10.
Yep.
Fulham fans, is that correct? Football fans, you can have you saying that, right?
Mm.
And B, does he live up to the hype? If Marco Silva...
I do like him.
If he walked away from the end of this season without signing this new deal, would Fulham fans be gutted, or would they be, okay, it's time to move on?
All right, yeah.
What do you think the answer to that would be?
I think you might be split down the middle. You get some Fulham fans that go, no, he's doing a good job.
Brilliant. That helps me.
But you get some that go, oh, sorry, mate, you could help me with this list, could you? every answer, every question I ask you, I don't know. It's hard, isn't it?
It is hard.
That's what I got.
It is hard. But you've definitely not put Marco Silva.
I have it in mind.
Okay. There you go. You can have your say on all the above. 03717 223334. How about this? Dial that. You'll be next on National Radio. part of talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein. Darren Bent and Justy. Get delicious meals and everyday essentials from the delivery experts. Still to come, we'll be hearing from the England new boy Alex Scott after he was called up to the squad for the first time. Just quickly, Trevor Chalobah, James Trafford have been called up to the England squad after Anthony Gordon, Nick Pope pulled out through injury. In darts, Luke Humphries has beaten Nathan Aspinall to book his place in the knockout stages, the Grand Slam in Wolverhampton. Now, throughout the show, we've been playing a few tracks from a band that listens to the show. They're called the Neon Highway, an American band. They love us. Earlier on, we played mine, we played Jack's. We've not heard yours. Do you want to hear your song?
Go on then.
This is Darren Bent's song.
Darren Bent, a garage full of trainers. Darren Bent, he's alright to be fair. Darren Bent, don't mention Theo Walcott. Darren Mastermind. Darren Bent, paddle, paddle, paddle. Darren Bent, is Darren here by the way? Darren Bent, paddle, paddle, paddle. Darren here by the way.
Yeah, I like that to the Theo Walcott.
Theo Walcott, that's amazing. It's good, isn't it?
Good that.
Neon Highway, we've got 2 left to play. I'm telling you now, Billy's in 20 minutes. Do not miss it. Billy's not heard it, have you, Bill? It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. And we've got a sneaking producer, Joe's, as well. Right, it's time now for this.
Couldn't believe you got a yellow card for that. The game's gone.
Honestly, I've seen my Sunday League team defend better than our back line. Welcome to Sorry, not that. Moni fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Yeah, it's time now to hear from Aaron Nolan from our friends at Paddy Power, who's got something he wants to get off his chest in this week's Moni fans feature. Aaron's reputation being a bit of a moaner, well established. Let's find out what he's moaning about this week.
This just irritates me. Players covering their mouth with their hand when talking to each other. It looks like you're MI6 spies exchanging state secrets. In reality, it's what? All right, mate, it's freezing in it. Or could you pass the ball to me more? Like, what could you possibly be saying? And even if the other team had lip readers, I don't think the opposition needs to decipher the code between you, a mid-table left full, and your goalkeeper to unlock this defence. And 5 minutes later, the same player loses composure and starts shouting and throwing gestures around without hiding what they're saying. So why bother covering half of it up?
What do you make of that?
Yeah, do you know what? He makes a really good point. And listen, I very much doubt they're talking tactics when they're doing that. Most of the time, it's probably saying it could be something like, I don't know. He was crap today, wasn't he? Or bloody hell, if only them at the back could stop conceding goals would be all right.
Yeah. But you have to cover your mouth because otherwise some lip reader's going to pick it up.
If I'm saying that to you, like, bloody hell, he's crapping, isn't he? You're going to go...
Why swear? What's all bad language for, man?
That's not right. That's not swearing.
I don't think he's bloody hell at this time of night.
No, but listen, if I said that...
Be mad.
right, then I get it. That's a big story. That's how you cover your mouths. That's what they'd be saying. Then we're going, by the way, if we get the left back...
No, don't do that.
No.
I think his manager's gone a little bit nuts.
He's having a laugh. Like, why is he taking me off for?
Yeah. You can do your Bane like that. Do you look Bane?
Perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot him on.
That's really good, actually. That's really good. So, Bentley and I, we're going to see if we can outmoan the Mona with our own complaints of the week. We've got 30 seconds each. Producer Joe will decide why I've won.
I always win. And
You've never won.
I have.
Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Go on then.
So, yeah, I'm moaning at fans booing substitutions. I think we saw it the weekend with Thomas Frank. I think he's just got the job, trusting what he's doing. And obviously the trust that you show, it worked because Mateus Tell comes on, scores the goal. And it's not just Spurs fans, by the way. It's all fans when they boo substitutions because the manager can see something that you guys can't see, which is why he's the manager. Let him get on with it. Let him make these decisions because, yes, sometimes it doesn't always work, but he's obviously doing it for the sake of the team because he feels it's the best way to get a good result for your team. So just leave it to the manager, but don't boo the substitution because also the player coming on won't like it either.
All right, it's not bad. I've changed my moan. I've just something popped into my head and I thought, that really annoys me. Are you ready? Go. My moan is about the amount of substitutions you can A, put on your bench, and B, you can use. I'm saying this because we saw at the weekend my manager used 5. All 5. I think it's absolute for 2 reasons, right? One, Man United had this trend where every single match day for the last 300 years we put a junior on the bench, right? Not a junior, what's it called?
Like an academy graduate.
Academy player, right? And all of a sudden someone went, oh, we haven't got one. So they put Darren Fletcher's kid on, which is great. He was never getting a game. It's just to keep up the record. Absolutely ridiculous. Go back to the old days where you got 2 subs, and if you need to make a substitution, you use one of them. Not just you're changing 50% of your outfield.
Can't do that.
Absolutely ridiculous.
You can't have 2.
Drives me insane.
You can't have 2 subs. It's ridiculous.
5, it's 5 stupid.
No, it's not.
But the 5 on your bench aren't good enough to start. So why are all 5 coming on?
No, it's just it's too many games to have 2 subs.
No. Actually, that's a great moan. So Joe, our producer, by the way, he looks amazing today, Joe.
I know, I've won it.
Might take you out for lunch tomorrow, Joe. Just think about that. Who's won it, Joe?
Thank you.
I've won again.
Darren Bent.
Yeah.
Darren Bent again, yeah.
That's Paddy's Moni Fans feature for today. Team Plus BeGambleAware.org. Thanks, Joe.
Moni Fans on talkSPORT with Paddy Power.
Still to come. Should we play one more song? We've got time for one more song, Joe. Should we play your song? Oh, he says after, mate. No, how excited I get. Oh, no, go on. Yeah? Okay, we do it. Jack's got to find it. Oh, we could be going into a break.
Oh, my God. Producer Joe. You know him, he looks a bit like Edwina Curry. Loves a fleece, loves Ipswich a bit too much. Loves a granddad jumper, got his nose pierced.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Looks like Edwina Curry.
Do you have much about it?
That's amazing. That's brilliant. Right, we've got one left, which is one more bullies. I think it's the great.
It's funny how everyone's getting popped at, and you're the only one who's got like a decent one. No,
weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
Although he did call me Goldstein.
What's wrong with that?
I hate that. It's Goldstein.
That's fine.
I despise that. Still to come, we'll be hearing from England new by Alex Scott after he was called up to the squad for the first time. First, it's time for no Googling. We want to know which non-English club has supplied the most players for the England national team. Unbelievable.
I'm sure
you won't get that.
I'm sure.
Who do you think it is? Write it down. First letter. No, you got it wrong. Who are you going to say?
Spurs.
No, non-English.
Oh, no, sorry, I wasn't listening.
Wow.
Oh, the most. Okay, yeah.
It's an unbelievable question. Which non-English club have supplied the most players for the England national team over the history of time? Yeah, it's a great question. The answer to that, I'm hoping another play of Producer Joe's song and One More Billies, which is the best song ever written. All coming up in the last 30 minutes. Genuinely, you do not want to miss the last 30 minutes of today's show.
Loves a granddad jumper, got his nose pierced.
that could offer even more than the original. So says Nigel Benn, the father of Connor, ahead of his fight with Chris Eubank Jr. at Tottenham this weekend. Back in April, Eubank took the win, and some were saying that Ben was letting the stress get to him. But Nigel's told us he's a different man ahead of the rematch.
He's just relaxed in himself and in the love that he's actually showing Chris. Even though with the smash his face in, it's just like he's completely different. And I love the position that he's in.
There's no guarantee that Eubank Jr. will come out on top again. Chris Eubank Sr. told us he's a little concerned about the lasting damage of fighting at 160.
Junior standing toe-to-toe from the 6th round? This is legendary behaviour. But there's a price. No one talks about that.
talkSPORT is the place to be on Saturday night. We'll bring you live coverage from the fights from ringside. Elsewhere today, might Fulham be facing a change of manager? It's our understanding that the club is weighing up Marco Silva's future at Craven Cottage, with his contract set to expire in the summer. Now, previously, he was linked to jobs in Saudi Arabia, but Simon Jordan wants him to stay in the Premier League.
I think the performance he's put in at Fulham has entitled him to ask for more support, and if they didn't give him the support that he requires, then ultimately he'll have a choice at the end of his career, at the end of his contract, whether he renews or not, or maybe they'll take a choice for him.
This is The Drive on talkSPORT, myself, Darren Bent, and Andy Goldstein.
Yeah, you are, yeah. I just played Sam, who works in the office. I just played him on my Billy's tune that's going to be played on national radio in about 10 minutes' time. He says it's the best thing. He genuinely says it's the best thing.
Do you know what? You've built this up a lot.
No,
And a lot of
don't
time
matter.
you say, listen to this story, it's unbelievable.
No, that... People can lip read.
No, they can't, mate.
Brought about asked a question: which non-league club has supplied the most players?
Non-league?
Non-English. For the English national team.
Non-English?
Yeah.
England national team?
Yeah.
French?
No.
Spanish?
No.
German?
No.
Oh, because if you said yes, I'd have said Dortmund.
Well, I didn't.
All right.
Because what you're not doing is you're not thinking outside of the box. You're thinking
Scotland.
In the box. Yes. So which
Celtic.
Rangers, the other one. Can you name 7 of them?
7 what?
All the players. You've heard of all of them.
7.
7 players that play for England that are playing for Rangers at the time.
Oh, no, play for... Okay, Gaza.
1.
Terry Butcher.
2.
Trevor Stevens.
Trevor Stephen.
Yeah, same thing, Stephen.
Or...
Was it Gary Stevens as well?
There you go. There you go. There's the 4. Butcher, Stevens, Gaza. You've got 3
Chris
left.
Wood.
Chris Wood, so I'll give you that. 4. You've got 2 left. Both have the same...
Haley, striker.
Yes, you got 1 left. Are you cheating? You're such a cheat. Why are you cheating? Are you cheating?
How am I cheating? You see my
Why are you cheating? You're such
Mark Walters.
What? Swear on your kiss life you didn't cheat.
I didn't cheat.
Swear on your kiss
I swear
life.
my kid, I didn't cheat.
You swear on what?
I didn't cheat.
Why are you doing that?
I didn't how would that?
Swear on your kiss life.
I don't do it anymore.
Why are you laughing?
I don't cheat.
Oh, that's convenient.
I didn't cheat. I was told the answer, but I didn't cheat. That's not
Who
cheating.
told you the answers? Why are you telling the answers?
Jack. It was Jack.
Jack, what's the matter with you? Did you tell him the answers?
That's not cheating.
That's terrible. You're not terrible in there. Did you tell him?
No, I knew the answers.
You did. You're such a liar. And a cheat. Following us at 7, Hugh will be hosting.
No, I'm here. I'm not doing the show after this. I'm finished at 7.
No, Hugh wasn't.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Hugh will be hosting kickoff.
No, bro, listen, I'm here with you now.
Give me 5, man. That joke always lives, that joke.
Everybody's there just goes out. Oh, for goodness sake.
Former Premier League footballer, Liverpool winger Jermaine Pennant alongside him. But now it's time for this, everyone.
Big Fight Live. Eubank Jr. versus Ben 2 on talkSPORT with DAZN. Watch the unmissable rematch live this Saturday only on DAZN.
Yes, this Saturday, Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn clash for the second time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, all thanks to our friends at DAZN. You could be there as well. We've got an amazing pair of tickets up for grabs this week, along with travel, accommodation and spending money to boot. Join us now to try and retain their title and keep hold of those tickets is yesterday's winner, our current champion, Matthew. Let's say hello to Matthew. Hi, Matthew.
Are you okay?
I'm good, man. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, all good, thank you.
Okay, what have you been doing today, Matt?
Working in the rain.
Working in the rain?
Yep.
What do you do?
I work for the RAC.
Oh, okay. All right. A lot of breakdowns today?
Yeah, I've been very busy.
Oh, okay. Well, you stay there. Hopefully we can make it a good day for you. Trying to take your crown is Jay. Hello, Jay. How are you?
Hello, not bad, you?
Good. Have you been working in the rain today?
I've been working, but not in the rain.
Okay, got a roof on the house. Good, I like it. Right, let me explain to both of you exactly how it works. The pair of you will have to fight it out by answering 5 boxing questions each. Whoever lands the most correct answers will win. Today's winner will then come back tomorrow to defend their title for the final time against a new challenger. Whoever wins that final round is crowned our champion and wins the tickets to travel, the accommodation and the spending money as well. If you draw, we'll go to a tie-breaker. Matt, are you good with the rules again?
Yep, all good.
Jay, all that makes sense?
Yeah, all good.
Okay, as defending champion, Matthew, you shall go first. Are you ready? I'll ask you questions again. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, we'll go alternate, obviously. Question number 1. Good luck, Matthew. Who handed Chris Eubank Jr. his first professional loss?
Billy Joe Saunders.
It's the right answer. It's a great answer. Jay, you're with Benty.
Good luck, Jay. In which round did Mike Tyson knock out Michael Spinks in their 1988 bout?
6th round.
No, it was the first.
It was the first, I'm afraid, so 1 wrong. Early days. We'll go back to you, Matt. Question number 2. Which British boxer became a 2-time unified heavyweight champion after defeating Vladimir Klitschko in 2017?
Anthony Joshua.
It is AJ. Well done to you. 2 out of 2. None out of 1 for you, Jay. Good luck with the second one.
What is Conor Benn's boxing stance?
Orthodox.
Beautiful.
That's the right answer. 2-1 down. Still 3 to go. Right, Matt, your third question. In December 2023, Dubois secured a technical knockout victory against Jarrell Miller in which round?
12.
It's wrong. It was the 10th round. So this is your chance to level things up, Jay.
Who did Carl Froch defeat in front of 80,000 fans at Wembley Stadium in 2014?
George Groves.
Right answer. It's 2-2 with 2 left. Matt, question number 4. Who did George Foreman knock out in 1994 to retain the heavyweight title at the age of 45?
Evander Holyfield.
It's wrong. It was Michael Moore. So if you get this right, Jay, you take the lead with 1 to play. Good luck.
In what year did Derek Chisora make his professional boxing debut at the Wembley Arena in London?
2005.
Oh, no, 2007.
Right, you both got 2. You've both got 2 wrong, so you're down to the last question. So Matt get it right, Jay gets it wrong, you've won, and of course vice versa. So Matt, I'll ask you your final question first. Former undisputed super lightweight champion Josh Taylor finished his boxing career with how many wins to his name?
19.
You're going 19?
Yeah.
You nearly said 20, didn't you?
I nearly did, yeah.
Lucky you didn't. 19's the right answer. Well done.
Right, Jay, you ready?
You need this, Jay, otherwise you've lost, all right?
Here we go. Who won the first bout between Usyk and Dubois back in 2023?
Usyk.
Yeah.
Right answer, right. So that means we've got a tiebreaker on our hands. So what's going to happen, I'm going to read the question, and then I'll come to you, Matthew, for the first answer, and then, of course, you, Jay, for the second one. Matt, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Rocky Marciano, who retired with a perfect record of 49-0, had an impressive knockout win rate. What percentage of his victories were knockout wins?
85.
85%. Okay. Obviously, it's closest to the pin. Jay, what are you going?
87.
Wow.
The answer is 87.76. So, Jay, you are the winner. Congratulations, Jay.
Thank you very much.
Well
Wasn't
done, my
expecting
friend. Are you back around this sort of time tomorrow? Are you free? I mean, you've got to be, right? You've got to be on the phone for us.
I'll be there, don't you worry.
Okay, well done to you. Matt, our defending champion, has been defeated. Commiserations, Matt.
No problem, thank you.
Thanks so much for coming on. Right, there you go. So we've got one more rounder. If you'd like a shot at the title by taking on Jay, get your entry in now at talksport.com/win, and you could be joining us for the final round tomorrow. That's all thanks to our friends at DAZN. Watch the unmissable rematch, Eubank Junior against Ben 2, live from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's this Saturday, live only on DAZN.
Big Fight Live. Eubank Junior versus Ben 2 on talkSPORT with DAZN. Watch the unmissable rematch live this Saturday only on DAZN.
Now, earlier on today, we heard the news that Cristiano Ronaldo had confirmed the 2026 World Cup will be his last. I stumbled on that, but I thought if I wrap it out, no one will know. He also said that he would then retire from football in 1 or 2 years. I'm quoting there. Well, we were joined on Drive earlier on by former Premier League striker Louis Saha, who was, of course, Ronaldo's teammate at Man United. We asked him whether he thought back then Ronaldo would still be playing all these years later. This is what he said.
Definitely yes, because I will be 41 years old.
No, I think that's
and
Ronaldo
I think will
talking,
be
isn't it? Yes,
the
Jack.
moment.
We'll come back to that in a bit. Let me ask you, Benty, are there any players when you were in... What are you doing?
Looking at you on the screen.
All right, when you were playing in your heyday, were there any players that you thought, he's going to go on forever, he's going to go on, just because of how they took care of themselves, that they were maybe eating food or not drinking or not going out, and you thought, he's got longevity in the game?
Not to that level.
No.
Not to that level. I mean, when you speak to people that have been with Cristiano, I mean, he is so dedicated, and you can tell. I mean, look how long he's been going on for. Of course, you get players that are dedicated, that will do their bits after training, do their bits before training, train incredibly hard. But to be able to do it for as long as he's done it, I mean, that's testament in itself, because he's 41. Is he 41 years old, I think Cristiano? So. And he still looks incredible.
Do you think there... I love Wayne Rooney, but there was a time where they were very close with regards to talent and where they were ranked in the world, right? And obviously, Wayne Rooney hit his ceiling. Whatever that ceiling was, still unbelievable player and hit loads of. But then Cristiano went to the next level.
Yeah.
Do you think that some people just don't have that in them? I.e., here's my question: if Rooney and Ronaldo would have, from that moment, become teammates and lived together forever, and had the same dietitian, same nutrition, would Wayne Rooney still be playing football now?
Yeah, but you know what it is? I just don't think. Sometimes it's for everyone. Everyone's kind of way they look after themselves is completely different, right? So. Cristiano has shown the way, if you want to be longevity at the top, I mean, listen, he's an anomaly, right? In terms of the way he's going, he's a freak. Where he's so dedicated to what he eats, how he recovers, he looks after himself. Like he's pretty much across everything in terms of his recovery between games, right? There are some footballers that have been incredible footballers, right? That just haven't got that real desire to be that disciplined. Like you look at some of the Brazilian players that we've seen in the past, right? That have been incredible party boys though, but their ability, like it's almost like Ronaldinho is a prime example.
Yeah,
of that, right?
great example.
His probably peak of his powers probably lasted where he's at. I'm talking about the top 6 years, maybe 7 years, where he was at. I'm talking
maximum.
about maximum, right? But I don't think you see the same Ronaldinho potentially if he's as disciplined and as
maybe not.
And I don't think those guys want to be. Do you know what I mean? So I think for Rooney was unbelievable as a footballer. I saw him as a kid, go all the way up, incredible, right? But maybe he couldn't be that. He was disciplined, don't get me wrong, but to be that disciplined, maybe some players just like staying for me that.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, when we come back, we've got a few things bubbling away, but One Word Billy's smash hit #1 song will be played live anywhere in the world on national radio for the first time. Job TalkSport, me, Andy Goldstein, Darren Bent and Justy. Score yourself a stunning delivery straight to your door. Following us at 7, Hugh will be hosting Kickoff.
You me?
No, Hugh wasn't off.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, tonight Hugh has got the...
Mate, if you say it one more time, I'll lose it.
Yeah, keeps going, man. Former Liverpool winger Jermaine Pennant alongside. Time now for this.
The electrifying debate on talkSPORT with the Vauxhall electric van range, energising a better Britain. Search Vauxhall Vans to find out more.
Right, time for our feature with Vauxhall, because each week we're celebrating the next generation of British sporting talent. Bent and I will debate who's got the potential to go all the way. Today we're going to focus on England new boy Alex Scott. Now here, of course, has been called up to the squad for the first time after out in Bournemouth to 9th in the table, just 4 points off second. He's been speaking to the media today and he was asked who his footballing idols are.
Pedri is probably one of my favourite players in the world. Obviously Jude here, it's maybe a bit more advanced, but these are the type of players that we look at, especially growing up. I mean, I think Jude's the same age as me, but it feels like he's been around for about 10 years. But yeah, definitely those two are the main ones I look at. I think they've been doing it at the top level for so long now and won countless things for their clubs. But yeah, both top players, and you almost take parts of their game and try and learn from them and look at what they're doing and put it into your own game. Obviously, Declan Rice as well is another one, doing it in the Premier League. So it's good to see what he's doing every week, and then yeah, hopefully take parts of his game and put it into my own as the main objective.
Just mad. He's incredible what he's done. But he's right. Jude Bellingham feels like he's been around for a long time. Like he's 22 and he's been at Birmingham, Dortmund, and Madrid.
And he's played the major competition. He scored big goals.
Won the Champions League.
He's won La Liga Player of the Year. He's won. Oh, you just said Champions League.
He won the Golden Boy in terms of best.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it's frightening, isn't it?
He's achieved so much at such a young age.
Yeah,
such a young age.
But how highly do you rate Alex Scott then? Were you surprised you got the England call up or not?
A little bit, but fair play to him. They're playing well. Bournemouth again about their business really well. Good coach, Andoni Iraola. But again, I don't know what's happened, but all over the last couple of seasons, I know it's probably been happening a while, but some players have gone to Bournemouth and all of a sudden you look at Huijsen, I feel like he'd rocked up there, spent a year there at Real Madrid. The other centre-half, Zabani, he went to somewhere quite decent as well. He went somewhere, can't quite remember where though.
PSG?
Did he go PSG? Yeah. Semenyo, he's going to be the next one who's out there. He's going to go somewhere big. Alex, I mean, must be a great place to go and play for that coach and that football club. But, fair play to him. Once you're in there, can you take your chance?
England have qualified, right? These games don't really mean a great deal. So it's a great chance for players like Alex Scott to step up, right?
Yeah, if you get...
No pressure.
No, if you get... I mean, no.
You can play for England, but you know what I mean? The win, lose or draw, it doesn't matter.
No, but trust me, there's always pressure when you play for England, regardless of the fixture. To everyone else, because maybe I've been on both sides now, to everyone else, I've heard people go, they're just playing whoever. There's no pressure. When you're in it, just to perform, because you want to be... Do you know what I mean? It's big pressure when you play for England, but I hope he does well. I'm sure he will do.
Yeah, I hope he does well as well. Reminder, you can grab a Black Friday offer on Vauxhall Vans from the 14th to the 30th of November. Search Vauxhall Vans to find out more.
The electrifying debate on talkSPORT with the Vauxhall electric van range, energising a better Britain. Search Vauxhall Vans to find out more.
You can? No.
Now Billy has joined us in the studio. Yeah, Bill?
Evening.
I won't ask how your day has been yet, all right? Because we won't start the end of the show quiz.
Okay.
Because it's time to hear the final song from the Neon Highways, band from the US that love our show. They've written...
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Just put the thing in there, and then you'll be able to hear. I don't know what...
I think I'll play it on the speakers in here, Bill. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right?
That's right. Cheers, Benny.
This band, the Neon Highways, right? They've written a song about me, Bentley, we've heard ours, Jack, and producer Joe, but you've not heard yours.
A bit nervous.
I think this is mind-blowing.
Okay,
just bear with it, because it takes about 3 or 4 moments to get into it, but when you hear it, I think it's the best song I've ever heard. You ready? Okay, this is Billy's song.
One word, Billy, the man with the bird's nest on his head. One word, Billy, the man with the bird's nest on his head. One word, Billy, the man with the bird's nest on his head. One word, Billy, the man with the bird's nest on his head. He's shy and he looks like he's 10. His mom should pick him up from work. He looks like he's 10, and his mom should pick him up from work. And he looks like he's 10, his mom should pick him up from work. He looks like he's 10, and his mom should pick him up from work.
It just looks like that after a bit now. Do you like it?
I love it. Yeah, I'm on
It's
it.
great, isn't it?
Shout out the Neon Highway.
It's got a bird. Oh, hold on, there's more.
He does the end of show quiz.
Didn't know this chorus.
He does the end of show quiz.
And Jack, I'm not playing another 90 seconds of this.
Show quiz and he shines.
But he looks like he is 10. Everybody, come on.
Pick him up from
Work.
He looks like he's 10. And his mom should pick him up from work. And he
So
looks like
funny.
he's 10.
We're thinking, Bill, you like it?
Bill, that's amazing.
I'm honoured.
Anyway, more importantly, Billy, how was your day?
Yeah, really good.
Don't care, mate. That's great. I have a feeling that'll follow you around for the rest of your life.
I hope so.
Your mum, what time's your mum picking you up?
Okay.
What are we doing? We've got about 2 minutes.
Yeah, so I've got a list for you. Quick list.
Different, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Quite different. Yesterday we revealed that Countdown was the...
Got birds on his head, hasn't
Yeah, the Countdown was the British TV show with the most episodes.
The what?
Countdown.
Countdown? You mean Friends?
No, what do I mean? Coronation Street.
Countdown.
I've just given you...
It's flustered after that song.
Countdown. Put Countdown down there.
I want the next highest 10 UK TV shows with the most episodes.
EastEnders. Put it in.
You are acting like you're 10, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Top 10 UK TV shows with the most
EastEnders.
episodes.
Put it in.
With the most episodes?
Other than Corey, yeah, EastEnders, third.
Okay.
Countdown second.
Emmerdale must be in there, no?
Yeah, Emmerdale.
Emmerdale.
Yeah, first with 10,000.
Oh,
You got the top 3.
I wonder if... Top 10. I wonder if... Brookside will be in there.
Nah, cut off years ago.
What was
Hollyoaks.
That's the one I meant.
Hollyoaks.
Yes, fourth.
I've got another one.
Go on.
Grange Hill.
That's finished years ago, mate. You having a
No,
laugh?
but it was on for like 20 years.
No.
Do you want to put it in?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not in there.
You idiot.
Arrogant man you are.
Think of it.
Crossroads.
Yes. Crossroads.
I'm thinking, listen to me. Wait.
Where was that? What number's that?
7th with
Hey.
4,000 episodes.
What about Heartbeat or Holby City or what's the other one?
Yeah, the hospital one. Casualty.
Casualty.
Not in there.
Holby City though.
Mad.
Not in there. Only on a Saturday night, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. EastEnders, you've done that. El Dorado. I'm joking.
Right.
Give us a clue. We got
Match of the
20
day.
seconds.
Yes, Match of the Day, 6.
Oh, it's just anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad's Army.
No, you've got a couple of children's TV shows, one more soap opera, and a magazine-y type show. News magazine.
Soap opera.
Have I got news for you?
No.
Go on, give us clues.
The One Show.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I think I've years.
It's been going since 2006.
Didn't know that.
10 Cundy used to have a feature named after this. It's a children's TV show.
No, go on.
The day, Jack and Ori.
Okay.
Children's TV show running since 1958.
Blue Peter.
Blue Peter, yeah. Good
fifth.
call.
And another soap opera running since 2000.
What channel?
4
They're
or
all
1?
they're all on 4, aren't they?
No, go on.
No.
What does it begin with? We've got to go. What?
D, one word.
D.
D. Dallas.
Doctors.
What?
Doctors. I haven't even heard of that.
Oh, never.
Doctors.
It's still on.
Neither of you, Bill, so try it.
Here we go.
Good show.
He looks like he is 10. Turn it up, Jack.
His mom should pick him up.
His mum's going to pick him up from work because we're done.
He looks like he's 10.
And he looks like he's 10.
And his mom should pick
We
him up.
see you for tomorrow from all the same. Have a good evening. Oh, paddle tomorrow, live on talkSPORT from 1 o'clock on the YouTube channel. Don't forget it.
He looks like he's 10. And his mom should pick him up from work.